Testing. It says I'm live. I never trust it though. Hopefully you guys can all hear me. Let me know if the audio needs to be corrected or fixed. We got a people. We got a people. We got a couple people. I'd like to wish I could talk. Looks like some of these chat messages were sent like forever ago though. We got just call me Al, aka Draco. Pretty sure. Badman, Grayson, Mysterious is posting watermelon. They're not sure what to say. Let's see. We'll wait for maybe a few more people to show up here, and for people to give me feedback on the audio before we go too deep into this. We're gonna get Ace Bright going here. Yay! How's it going, Stray 123? I'm just gonna call you Stray though. The 123 is just too much. Too much. I can't do it. Badman YouTube. I'm assuming that's unless it was like your initials. Hi, I watch your videos. Well, hi, Badman YT. Mr. Bad. Thanks for watching my videos. Triumphant Terror. Finally, he's been waiting for days. Dark Time. Hi, what's up? What's up, Dark Time? Say welcome, failures. Well, hello, all you absolute losers at game development. Salty Coo. There's no need to be salty, but hello. Oh man, why do you guys have hard to pronounce names? Oblite Spheroid. Hey all, how's it going? I code on Scratch because I'm on Chromebook, and cool stuff looks more impressive on there. Nice. Ben Scott, a normal name for once. What's good? Nothing. Well, I guess the good. I was gonna say nothing's good, but that's what you'd say, like, what's up? Not much, right? But there are good things, so I shouldn't say that. I've been waiting for this stream for 42 years. Dang. Hope I don't let you down. Bro think he indie. Who? Me? I mean, I'd like to say I'm independent. Hello, I watch your videos instead of working on my game. Perfect. Anyway, now that you're staring at my boring screen where nothing's happening, let's go over here. So I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna show you a thing. I'm gonna show you. Wait, maybe I shouldn't show you a thing. Let me see. Maybe I shouldn't show you this thing. Well, actually, no. I can change it real quick, and then I can show you the thing. Just a second. Edit. There we go. There we go. Now I think I can show you this thing. Yeah, it's clear. This is my Discord server. I'm the only member. Artindi, you skipped my message. Yeah, that's because it's you. Like why would it? No, just kidding. But thanks. Good audio. Audio is good. Okay, everybody's saying audio good. Nothing's good. What do you mean? You have Minecraft on your computer right there. You're right. You're telling me Oblate Spheroid isn't a normal name? Come to think of it, who am I to judge? What am I making anyway? Well, you will see. Here's my personal Discord server. I'm the only member on it. See right there? Ta-da! This is where I like test stuff. Actually, I'm scared to click on things because it's all like. Oh yeah, I could show you. All right, like I test stuff. Like I post stuff here sometimes before I post it in my actual Discord server to make sure it looks good. I also keep track of my to-do list. Like other people use like Trello. I've tried Trello. It's not my thing. Here's my to-do list for the game that we'll be working on today. A lot of it's checked off, so I don't know, but we're still gonna look at it. And yeah, I find it's easier to do a to-do list here than other places. It just didn't update. You can reload it to fix it. I see bone. Yeah, a lot of people. My last video, I said I made up this word because I kind of did. I was just like, word, right? In English, it doesn't mean anything, but apparently in all the other languages out there, it does mean something. So like every language, apparently, everybody's been letting me know. Pooh, now the chat's active. He's like, I'm never gonna get hurt again. I'm gonna disappear. Why does the floor have missing blocks? Oh, you saw that here or somewhere. This to do. Yeah. So floor has missing blocks. Yeah, I've never figured that out. I'm still trying to figure out why it does and then fix that bug, but we'll get there. But that's my other game. We're going to work on this game. Cost, which, yeah, as I was talking about, it's actually, I have it open right here. Right here. Now, here's the thing. With game development streams, they're boring because people don't, I mean, maybe some people do, but like watching someone type all day long for code is boring to me. And I've watched other people's game development streams, and I don't understand what's going on because it's code. Like, look at my code here. Do you understand what's going on here? Maybe if you took some time to look at it, but you don't. I don't even know what's going on here because I haven't looked at it for a while. And it's boring. And I know you think it's boring because it is boring. Well, maybe some of you guys are like, actually, I love code. You're weird. So I've finished the game. The game is done, except not really. The game itself, like technically, is done. Like the skeleton of the game. You can play it. I'm going to play it right now. Well, we're going to play it. But it looks stupid because that's it. I have a character dude, and see, I can play it. There's the enemies. They're just red circles because they're placeholders. And then this is a floor hazard. It's just a yellow circle because it's a placeholder. Most everything's placeholder. Although I did make the like outside look somewhat decent because it would have made me go insane. So let the chat play the game with commands. Yeah, if I was that technically savvy, I would set that up, but I don't know how to do that kind of stuff. Maybe if someone made it for me and I trusted them, but that's like probably not going to happen. So, you know, that code was how you were loading certain screens ahead of time based on how close you were to the loading zone. I don't think so. I'm like, maybe. I'm not sure which code it was now. Do you have any experience with Godot? Yes, this is actually made in Godot. If you're talking to me, I don't know if you're talking to me. But this is made in Godot, and so everything we're going to be doing today is made in Godot. But all we're going to be doing is not so much code. There might be a little bit of code, but mostly it's going to be just making it look good because I know the coding part can be very boring, and I didn't want to subject you guys to being bored all day long. So we can close this. So I have this checklist here. It's gone now. Here it is. This is a checklist. These are like actual mechanics and like stuff I had to code to put it in. So here's enemies that I was putting in, and here are abilities that I put in, and then enemy abilities, which was I don't know, potential things. I don't know if I'm ever going to do that. But I do have this list here, which is, I think most everything here is about how the game looks, I believe. Yeah, add level animations, add a death animation, create prisoners. That's also going to be a lot of drawing and stuff. I should probably read chat like a good streamer, but I'm a bad streamer, so this is how to fail at streaming. There is a GitHub repo for the chat play system with a streamer I watch who does it often. Maybe I'll look into that. Except, I would love to do that, but it's like so much work, and then I don't know if it'd be worth it in the end. I just got a note. It said, now would be a good time to insert ads. No. Doug provides free code for having Twitch, YouTube, chat play games for you. Oh. See, maybe I'll look into it. And if it's easy enough, then maybe we'll do something like that. But if it's hard, I'm just going to be like, no thanks. How much time have you been using Godot? I've been using Godot for a couple years. Not all the time, but a couple years, like 4 or 5 years maybe. Rob's messaging me on Discord. Yeah, I can see you in the stream. Very long, I think. He's telling Noom to shush up. Whoa, it's the one guy. Actually, speaking of being bad at streaming, I thought it'd be really funny to just like not show up for the stream and then later do a video and title it "How to Fail at Streaming." And but I realized that'd be really stupid. So I guess I'm weird then. Have you ever used Gdevelop before? I have not. How to fail at reading chat. Yep, that's what we're doing here. This stream is sponsored by Raid Shadowlet. We're gonna. I could insert an ad, but I'm not gonna do that because that's stupid. Streams are not for, like, there shouldn't be ads popping up midstream. That's just silly. My face is right here in the corner. Yes, it is. Okay, so yep, right there. Rob's messaging me. All right, are you guys actually still on that call over there? You're just You're just all hanging out. That's funny. Uh, Wrong thing. Where'd it go? Just me. Okay, so we're gonna pick. I'm gonna let the stream kind of pick. I couldn't think of a way to like do a poll. It'd be cool if I could do a poll in stream. Maybe I just don't know how. Oh, engage with your audience. Start a poll. No way. Okay, maybe we can do a poll on what we're gonna work on first. But let's just look and see what our options are, because I'm not 100% sure. So we could do. We could pick a bot to actually decorate and animate. So if you see, I think there's 4 different enemies. They're going to be robots when they're done. So there's that guy. There's this kind of tower-looking dude. There's this one that leaves a trail behind. And then there's one that just runs at you. And then these ones are like, they shoot a bomb up in the air and it lands on the ground. And then after a little while it explodes, like that. So we could do one of those guys, or we could work on the player character. I kind of want to, or we could work on the environment, making the environment look a little nicer. Or we could work on, let me see if I can show it to you. The end room. This is how it works. In the end room, there's going to be like these tubes with people in them that you're trying to save. And so I guess I should explain how the game works. All right, here's how the game works. So in the game, you spawn here, and you make your way across the map through a semi-random generated dungeon, right? So it's going to be these 5 sections that are kind of randomly selected. You make your way to the end, and once you reach the end, you get to this room. And in this room, you get to select a person to save, and you use a chip that's on your arm, right? So this view is like his arm is raised, and you've got these chips that he's going to pull out of a device on his arm, right? Each of the chips give you a different ability, though, and each of the people are preventing the environment from having a certain ability as well. So you pick a person to save, and you pick a chip to save them with, and then you have to play through it again to save another person. But when you play through it again, you've lost an ability, and something in the environment is now a little stronger. So yeah. Stay Real says, work on the end room. He didn't even ask. It's a command. Do it. Did you set up rotation? What do you mean? Do that guy. What? Oh, the player. Is that how I said it? That guy. My power went out for a bit. It's storming. Oh, I'm sorry. If my power goes out randomly, it happens a lot, actually. So if I just suddenly cut out, I promise I'll be back in a half an hour. Well, not half an hour. In like 10 minutes, maybe. 5 to 10 minutes. Hopefully. Assuming it is just a quick power flicker. If it's something worse like the apocalypse, then don't expect me. Hello, is there some reason why you are using Discord for project management and not, for example, Trello? Or are you using something other? So I've used Trello, and it was all right. I didn't like it a lot. But I always have Discord close by. And I figure the fewer apps I use, the better. Because then I don't have to remember passwords or remember to click on different things or find where they are. And Trello works for some people. I'm not saying don't use Trello. If it works for you, it works for you. But for me, this works great for what I do. Most of the stuff is just in my head anyway, but it kind of helps me sometimes just to write it out. And then I can go through and check it off, especially when I'm like, I'm going to work on the game today, and that's all I'm going to do. And then I can be like, let's see how many check marks I can make. And I don't know, it's so convenient just to have it in Discord because then I can get easily distracted by just hopping over to a different channel and getting distracted. So, did you set up how NPCs rotate towards the player? I did set that up. I believe they will be rotating towards the player. Most of them do. Interesting mechanic. If roguelike, then where barbarian-like and mage-like? But that kind of, yeah, think about that. Sorry, I started a zombie apocalypse just to see your reaction. I can undo, but I don't know if my code works. Zombie. How to fail at beat 'em ups. Someone has asked for that before, and potentially that will be a thing in the future. Just depends on popularity. I'll probably do a poll on it. But anyway, let's decide. Someone voted to work on the end room, which could be fun because it'll just be mostly pixel art. We can pixel art and chat. I'll just be working on some drawing, and you guys can say stuff, and we'll chat. Or we could work on anything else. Any other hot ideas besides the end room? Wow, mention my name, Zom. Oh, I see. How to fail at being Artindi. Well, that's going to be a little bit difficult for me. It would be so cool if small indie devs could use frogs in their games. Because they never do that. If you look up platformers on itch.io, pretty much everything is just frogs. Do the poll. Okay, actually, that's a good idea. How to fail at streaming. What to work on. The poll has begun. Oh, I can't do another poll till this one's done. You already have an active poll. Close to start a new one. Oh, no. What should I work on? Yes or no? Pick one. Oh, no. Okay. It looks like 88% yeses so far. Make a how to fail at uploading video but never upload it. How would people know about it though? There's a lot. I could like schedule it so it shows up as like a scheduled video. Oh no, but it'd be set to private. Never mind, that would never work. Or maybe I'd set it as a premiere, but the premiere is like 3 years away. Or no, I put it like 2 days away, but then I always just remember to keep setting it back 2 days. All right, everybody says yes, so we're gonna go ahead and close that poll, and actually do another one. Start poll. Can I change? Oh, I can change it. All right, so we're gonna do end room. We're gonna do environment. I can't spell environment, so just ignore that. And we're gonna add an option for enemies. Can't spell that either. What to work to work on. Start poll. All right. You choose. I can't believe 18% of you guys said to not work on. I cannot believe that. Martin Smart, thanks for answer. Also, how to fail at playing a video game. Something a little bit different. Oh, like how to fail. Not how to fail at. I see what you're saying though. Not how to fail at making a video game, but how to fail at playing one. I got something to show you though. Actually, just a bit. How to fail at remembering to put back the schedule. This what? I don't know what you're saying. Is there all of the above? Yeah, I guess if you don't care, just don't vote, because that would be the same thing as picking all of them. You can't spell. Yes, I can. You could read it, right? Enemies are cool. Boring stuff later. Can't wait for you to follow your own example and get distracted by something. Actually, I was about to get distracted by something because Triumph from Terror asked about. Or no, who was it? Martin Smartin said something, I think. Yeah, it was Martin Smartin. I'm going to find it somewhere here. Hang on, just a second. Worst guide to... I watched it for Factorio because I've been playing Factorio again. Worst guide to Factorio. This guy here he is. His name is Connor Conkers, I guess. I never subscribed to him. But his channel looks like what you're talking about, how to fail at playing video games. So they're really funny. He's not really actually saying how to fail, but he just says a lot of crap, and it's hilarious. But he does actually talk about what's in the at least Factorial. That's the only one I watched. He does actually talk about what's in the game, and he's hilarious. A lot of like just non-stop witty comments throughout. Highly recommend. Go check him out. Except not right now because you're watching my stream. Stay here. Can you work on yes, please? Oh, I will work on yes. I feel like you really nailed down the enemies. I feel like if you really nailed down the enemies, it would be better. And they will be nailed down. At this point, technically, it's all in there. There is going to be some polish and balancing that's going to need to take place. But everything is technically in there right now. But maybe I'll just turn it on while I'm talking and reading chat so you guys can see what the game is about. If I could find the right thing here. like it's all in there. It needs polish. It needs to be balanced, but it's all there. And everything will eventually get polished and balanced. We're just deciding on what order we want to do that in. So otherwise, I doubt there will be any dramatic changes to the game. I think it's mostly just going to be exactly as it is. We're just going to make it look cool and feel awesome. Like I haven't actually added screen shake yet, so we're going to eventually add that as well. And by the way, I'm going to be streaming every day for this week. And if you took the poll, I'm going to die now. If you took the poll that I did when I asked whether we're going to stream, here we're getting sidetracked again while everybody's still voting. So let me bring that up now. Let's see. How do I find that? Go to my channel. Yeah, here's the end screen. Pretty lame. We could work on the end screen too at some point, but I only put 3 things in the poll for now. We'll do that some other time. Let's see. Go to my channel. We go to the community. We'll look at this post right here. Would you be interested in live streams of me work on my game? Yes, I like a good time. No, I'm a party pooper. Why did you make the option so one-sided? Oh, I see. You're just announcing here, right? Wait, no, there's a deeper meaning. I must figure it out. How many of you guys actually figured out the deeper meaning? Adopt me, Artindi. I would, but oh, look at this. Wait, no, there's a deeper meaning. I must figure it out. Didn't you guys figure it out? Because there actually is a deeper meaning. The deeper meaning is I need some motivation to keep working on the game. And if I live stream it, then I have to work on it because I said I would. And so then I'd be working on it while you guys are watching me. And so now every day this week, I'm going to be polishing the game. And so that's the real reason. I need a drink. Water. Blah. You lost. XDDDXD. GG. Oh, yeah, I lost. I was like, what are you talking about? Where'd it go? I'm so bad at yeah. You lose. When you win, guess what it says? You won't believe it. It says you win. We need an end screen for that too. I choose to do an albeit small scale open world game in 3D for my first game ever. I definitely won't fail. You've got this. I mean, there are people who've made 3D open world games, but they keep the scale manageable, so it's doable. You just need a lot of self-control. I choose number. Oh, I guess let's look at the results. End the poll. And people want to work on enemies first. Great. See, that's the hard thing. But I guess if we get the hard thing out of the way, it's all just easy from there. If you fail at something, and your goal was to fail, wouldn't you be winning? In that case, you didn't meet your goal. But if you didn't meet your goal, then you failed. But if you failed, you win. So if your goal is to fail, you can only do that. You can only succeed by... Oh, that hurts my brain. Ah, yes. Water. How to fail at finishing a mesa. A mesa? What's a mesa? Personally, I like poisoned water. I actually don't like drinking water. I would much prefer to drink almost anything else. Probably juice would be the preferred thing because I know it's healthier than other beverages. So you're making an indirectly hold you as game. Oh yes, that's what I'm trying to do. You guys are holding me as a game making. Yeah, I don't know how you phrased it, but I'm not phrasing it right. You guys are holding me hostage while I work on my game. But then because I care about you guys, I also waited till we're doing the things that are actually fun to look at instead of code. So yeah, it's not the worst hostage situation ever. Wait, it actually says you win? Yes, it does, but I can't actually show that to you because I don't have a cheaty way to win. I'd have to actually play it and beat it, and then it will say you win. And it's basically, I think it's the exact same screen, actually. Yeah, it's there. It's just the exact same screen, except it just says you win, and then you can do a new game. In fact, I think when you lose, I want to say all I do is I change the code to say you lose. Because it's not, there's no screen there. Like, it's not really... Oh, no, it is a different... Yeah, it's a different node. Look, 2 different nodes. Win screen, lose screen. The game is surprisingly simple. We got the player character. We got the course. This is like the main. Everything kind of runs off of this, right? And then we have these section selectors. The section selector is just a bit of code and a point in space. The code will select a section, which are pre-made selections. If only I named things appropriately. Let's see. Sections. I named it sections. So I have 10 different sections. We'll look at one just to show. Right, so every section starts and ends in the same space, and then there's just space in between where there are points where robots can spawn. And each section is distinct. It just starts and ends in the same spot. And so then in the course, a random section will be selected, and the code is such so that each time a section is selected, then it's removed from the pool of possible sections that will be selected. And so you're always going to get a different set, or a different, like you're not going to get the same section in one run. You could get the same section multiple times in a single sitting. Obviously, there's only 10. We might want to add more later on, but that's how it is right now. The sections from the start. Yes. That was the code you said we didn't know about. Aha! He did know about them. How much will this game cost? I see what you did there. Not much. I do actually want to charge for it when I put it out, but it's going to be like uber cheap, like maybe $3 or something, something stupidly cheap, right? Hopefully that everybody will want to play it, but also enough that I'll feel like I am getting enough money to eat food. Love your vids, Artindi. Thank you. Love you. Why make 2 different screens for winning and losing? That's because I'm planning ahead. The win screen is going to have a different image at the end. It's going to be different. It's very distinct. And the lose screen is going to be different from the win screen. And so I made them separate scenes just to make it easier on myself. I probably didn't have to, but it's still a thing that I did because it'll get complicated. Will I make 2 different screens for winning and losing? I just read that. Void Titan is dead. It's not. It's still being developed, just in the background right now. I need money, so I'm making this game instead. That's not the main reason. I just thought the idea was really cool, but I also need money. So it coding on this complicated, or does it only look that way when you have no idea what's going on? It does. I think it does only look that way because it's really not that complicated. Like here's the code for the main section. All it does is, I think it just puts. What is it doing? Oh, if you lose, this is all it's doing. If you lose, it'll send you to the end screen. The section selectors are relatively simple. Pre-spawns the section, and then it has some code to select which one gets inserted. The bots are insanely simple AI, but we'll get to that. We'll do another poll to decide which robot we're going to work on, which enemy. There's only 4. Hopefully the poll will let me do which robot to work on. We'll let you guys decide. So we got the Charger, I think it's called. I'm going to have to look them up. Enemies, we got they're really creative names. Charger, Bomb Cannon. Add option. We got the Cannon, that's just the one that shoots. And add option, we have the Pathbot. You can tell a engineer named these. So just for clarification, before you vote, or you can vote whenever you want. We'll play it to show again, in case you just joined. So this is the Charger. It just runs at you. That's all it does. Really complex AI. Like if it runs into a wall, it's just gonna be running into the wall. I'm not gonna make it path around because I'm not that smart. And the goal in this game is to make it quick and simple, right? So it just runs at you. Okay, and then this is the Cannon. It'll aim at you, and after a while, it will charge up and attack. And then these circles are bombs being launched by the Bomb Cannon. It's gonna shoot a thing up. It'll land. Then it will indicate an area that will explode and then explode, right? The AI on this is if you get close to it, it runs away. If you get too far, it starts walking towards you. The Pathbot is probably the most interesting AI because it makes it look like it runs in a way that's really it makes it look like it's smarter than it is because it's drawing paths around you. But all I have it do is it selects an area next to you, but not actually you, and it moves towards that area. and it just keeps going. Like it has a timer, and at the end of the timer, it picks a new area and then runs to it. So it looks like it's trying to draw lines around you. And sometimes it looks like it's running at you because it selected the area on the other side of you. So really simple, but makes it look cool. Any ideas for a first-person melee combat game, generic enemy that isn't just melee? Good question. I'm sure people might have some ideas in chat. How similar is this game to Donkey Kong Frozen Ape? I have no idea. I've never played that. Did I stutter? I got a tip. Use Unreal. Oh, I died. Where do you live where slavery never ended? Any idea for first person? I read that. The charger sticks to the wall to power up, then charges at you with great electricity. Well, that would be cool, but we're not changing the mechanics currently. We want to make it look good, and then if we feel like we need more, then maybe we can add more stuff to it later. Did you learn Godot from Breckies, or did you already know Godot? And if so, from who? I learned Godot by watching random tutorials on YouTube and reading the docs. I've been using Godot for 4 or 5 years now, so far before Breckies became a Godot enthusiast. How would you grant gorilla? How would a giant gorilla fit into this game? It would not. But thanks for the idea. See ya. That I'm gonna go fail at existing. Oh, you gotta go. Okay. Goodbye, Triumph and Terror. Petroman 3. Wait. Can the bomb cannon get stuck at the boundary between moving towards the player and away from it? You would think so. There's actually a gap of space. So the space, I'll just click new game. The space at which it would start moving away is closer to the player than the space at which it would start moving towards you, or vice versa. I might have said that backwards, but the idea is it'll move towards you and then move away from you. So if it gets to a certain location, it'll just kind of go back and forth like that. But most of the time, you're moving around, so you're not going to notice that. Typically, you're going to be either too close or too far away, and very, very infrequently will it get into that spot where it's going back and forth. But I don't have just a single border, so it's not shaking really fast, like bada 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 bada. So the borders are much further apart to allow them more space to move. Hello, Artindi. Well, hi. I've never played a game without a giant gorilla, so this is very innovative. Nice. I'm kidding. I used a fake address generator. Wait, what? You posted someone's fake address? Message redacted. Thanks, Rob. Okay, I'm gonna go waste some time. Might pop in later. Okay, sounds good. All right, let's see what the results are. Bomb cannon. Looks like it's winning. Why do you guys want to do the bomb cannon? That's interesting. The bomb cannon. All right, I guess it is one of the more unique ones. But let's bring it up here. Bomb something. Bomb cannon. Here's the scene. Here it is. We turn off the collision shapes so we can see what it looks like, maybe. There's way too many collision shapes. There. And it's still being covered by one. There. It's a red circle. All right, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to just go to a sprite. I already got it open. And I believe the sprites are 64 by 64, but we're going to double check. So sprite is this red circle. I think it's just a generic red circle. It might be more than 64 by 64. I wanted to have plenty of pixels to work on. This stream motivates me to work. Uh-oh. Not good. Just kidding. Glad to see you streaming. Sadly, I can't stay. So excited you started the live dev streams. Hope I can catch up later today if the stream gets posted on your channel. Yeah, we'll be streaming for a few hours. So you can drop back in, and it will be posted just on the live streams. Also, I'll be streaming every day this week at the same time. So if you can't catch it today, maybe just stop in another day. Red ball. Godot is real. It is. Look at it. It's so tangible. This digital thing that's real. the kid. So a bomb thrower. Yes, we're doing. It's yeah. I guess not really a bomb cannon. So it's gonna be a bomb thrower. I'm gonna draw it conceptually so you guys can kind of visualize what I'm trying to make. So we're gonna have to draw it like top down. So we'll do the typical size I work with. So what I'm thinking is it'll be like a circle dude like this, and then it'll have like a cannon on its back. So it'll be almost like a turtle, right? And then we'll have these robot legs sticking out. Maybe like, I don't know, like 6 of them, like this. So it'll almost look like an insect or a turtle. And then the body will be hopefully cooler looking than that, right? And then it will just kind of clomp around with alternating leg stomps. And every once in a while, when it attacks, you'll see a bomb just go bloop. So it'll be like boom. The bomb will go shooting up and then land where the circle is. And it'll like have like maybe like a little light on it that beeps. And it beep faster until it explodes and go poof. And that'll be the sound effect. I'm going to use my own voice. Poof. No, I'm just kidding. I'm not that bad at game development. What kind of game are you making? It's a inverted roguelike. I see you've showed up late. I did explain it all, but hopefully you'll catch up. But you'll see for sure. It's an inverted roguelike. You lose abilities as you play until you play one last time with no abilities. Give it a secret dance animation. That is like the polish that you add when you're bored and you're just waiting for the game to release, but it's all the way completed. So I will do that maybe after it's done. Mind turtle. No, people are screaming in voice chat on Discord. I don't know what's happening, and I'm scared. As you should be. Are they actually? Hey, you guys, calm down in voice chat, okay? All right. What am I doing? Okay. I need to actually figure out what size it is. So maybe we'll open it up. Open. I think it's in documents. Maybe. I don't actually know where the files are because I haven't accessed them for a while. It's in my GitHub maybe? No, because I don't think I saved it. Yeah, I don't have it uploaded to GitHub. It's literally just floating. Yeah, it's not here. Are there people smarter than me that know how to find where the file is? Maybe I can do this. Oh wait, no, it'd be here. If I open it again, then it will show me where the file is, right? It's in documents. I knew it. I knew it. I knew it all along. Guess I could just search for it. Yeah, it's here. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P. I need the K. H, I, J. There it is. Found it. Placeholder art. Canon base. Found it. Yeah, I am a professional game dev. I know what I'm doing. I'm working on my own game in the background, so I can't wait to find an error and then forget about it. Put your voice with lower pitch and slightly worse quality. It'll be perfection. Like intentionally, or I can't really do it through the stream, can I? Like this. In that case, will the game be Dark Souls levels of difficulty? That would be cool. Ideally, I want it to be easy peasy, but then as you lose abilities, it just becomes insanely difficult, but still doable. I don't want it to be difficult as in this is just dumb difficult, but difficult as in this is hard, but if I try hard enough, I can do it. You know, like Dark Souls kind of. But I don't know. It'll be hard to get that perfect balance, but we'll get there. Exposed files. Maybe. I would say you should not scope creep and add 900 unique bomb explosions. You would say that. Someone using documents folder? Impossible. Try. Nobody uses the documents folder? Try checking the folder. I wish to see the dad stories files. No. What if one of the abilities you lost was being able to see things like the bomb explosion radius? What if one of the abilities you lost was... Oh, that would be interesting. I'm not 100% sure how I'm going to communicate the bomb explosion radius actually. So we'll be getting into that, I suppose. But let's start doing this. It is a 64 by 64, so I can do that here, and we're going to pick gray because that's boring. And we'll draw a circle to start out with, I suppose. In the meantime, if you guys have any hot ideas for how to make it look cooler, or if you just want to chat about anything else, because it's mostly just going to be me doing pixel art at this point, feel free to say. Artindi, work. Get to work. I am. There's a little bit of delay in the chat, so maybe I wasn't working 5 seconds ago, but you could press the letter K to jump to the file folder that starts with that letter. It's something, oh, you can just type in the file folder. Wrong file folder. Let's see, file, open. So if I were to type C, I guess it brings it up. Anyway, I'm working on a Scratch recreation of Donkey Kong's Crash Course solely because I wanted a level editor in it. Yeah, I just did it myself. Nice. Give it a ponytail, like give it like an ugly face like this, and then we'll give it a man bun ponytail with a pretty little bow. This isn't a horror game. I'm just gonna take a different color and draw in some legs. Ooh, this is gonna be hard to make it symmetrical. Do I care about it being symmetrical? Let's go like this. How do you draw 6 legs? I guess one of the legs has to be right on the line, and then I can just draw 2 more, and they'll end up being wherever they're supposed to be. Oh, go back. So if I do this, if we say that's a leg, then I can probably just, oh, it's going to copy everything. Let's do this one. Copy. Oh, but if I paste it in using symmetry, it won't actually work, right? Paste, yeah, it's just going to be 1. So I actually have to draw them. Lame sauce. It scared me out of a home. It scared me out of a home and family. What? Oh, the ponytail. Transparent circle that has a yellow-orange middle that becomes more red the further away it is from the middle. Oh, for the bomb, maybe? That could be good. The current fella is an enemy or some explosion. So the current one is the enemy. It is a kind of a robot that kind of just walks around, and it emits the bomb. So it will shoot bombs up in the air out of screen, and then they'll fall down and threaten to kill the player. And then after a few seconds, the bomb will go off. I'm losing my voice already, but surprisingly, I'm not coughing. I've had a cough for like the past like 4 days. I don't know how to draw this top down. Why did you guys have to pick this one? Ugh. New idea. We're gonna do not that. Instead, we're gonna split it. Maybe we're gonna do like this. How do I do this? I think we're gonna do it like that, and then somehow we can. These will be like the legs, right? I'm gonna pick just a different dark color so I can outline these. Right. So it's gonna look like not like that anymore. Instead, it will be. Look at this. So it'll be like this. Right? And then we got these legs coming in a little bit. You can see it all the way around. You guys picking up what I'm putting down? Except that line looks stupid. Yeah, you see that? See what I mean? I'll be a little bit more dense, I guess, right there. And then the cannon will go right here. Yeah. Give it a randomly colored bow tie sometime around above the brim. Make the circle flash black and white every frame. Like for the bomb, could be good. We could try that. Red cross with a circle around it, kind of like an aim rat to kill. Add screen shake to the menus. To the menus, yes. Make it have some tacks, kind of like a Lego rotation thing. Oh, kind of like some bolts maybe. Like there's little bolts holding it on maybe. Like that. And then we could bring these lines in a little bit. And then another circle for the actual where the cannon will shoot. And then we can animate this just a little bit, maybe. Have the legs wiggle or something. I don't know. Are we succeeding? Maybe. Are we? I just got reminded of the spike machine from BTD. What is... Oh, like balloon tower defense? Ah, yeah. I guess it kind of does look like that. How do we do this? Hard to communicate volume and shape when it's literally straight up top down. I think we are succeeding. I know I should say I hope not, but then I also just want to be like, I hope so. Now it looks like a face. Oh yeah, right there. Here, we'll get rid of those. We'll put them somewhere else maybe. The thing is, I'm also not going to be adding a whole lot of shading because we're going to use normal maps to lighten, to light these things. So yeah, could be cool. Here's what we're also going to do is we're going to copy this and paste it into a new folder, and then we're gonna totally mess it up. You guys are gonna be like, what? And I'm gonna be like, no, I promise it'll make sense later on. At least I hope so. Because we're not gonna be able to animate it, because if we animate it, we can't use normal maps. At least I don't know how to. Maybe smarter people than me do, but I don't. And so in order to use normal maps, I have to have it not be animated, at least in here. It can't be pixel art animated. It can only be animated using like an animation, whatever it's called, an animation controller. I forgot what the node is called in Godot. So instead, we're going to take every other leg, like so, and we're going to make 2 sprites. One of them is going to be on top of the other, and then we're going to animate them there. So just as a test, we're going to take these right now. I could probably actually just make a new frame here. Oops, wrong button. Also wrong button. There we go. Get my hotkeys right. I'm going to make a new frame here and copy paste this into that frame so I have less stuff to work with. That way I don't need this one anymore. Don't save. Okay, now oh, why did it do that? Did I not delete the original? What? That's so weird. Well, I guess we can just do it over again. So this one has these ones. Oh, I just messed that up, broke it. Okay, that one has up and down, left, right, so we're gonna delete those. My bad. I hit some hotkey and didn't realize it, I think. Oops. What are you guys talking about? Using a gradually darker shades, it'll mimic shadows. That could. You mean like on the legs? Like it's like the legs are reaching down, maybe. Animated sprite, that looks cool. Or animated. Yeah, animation player. That's the node. Progress. 2 sprite animation. Are you making a game? on Atari or PlayStation 1. So I'm using the animation frames, right? So it's not going to look like this. This is not what it's going to be. But I'm using just the animation frames for the different art I'm going to be using. I could actually just put them next to each other like a normal sprite sheet, but I'm kind of weird. So let's save this to here. Let's actually go to the enemies folder though. And we ought to make a new folder for the matter cannon, or not matter cannon, that's Void Titan. The, what's it called? Bomb cannon stuff. And we'll save this as body of bomb cannon. Save. Right? Is that right? No. I need to save it as a PNG. My bad. Save. Agree. Okay, so it just exported it as 2 files, and now I can use those as separate images. I could do it as a sprite sheet, but I'm not. I'm not that professional. I'm just sort of professional. Okay, so now, as you can see, I have this sprite here. I'm just going to add another sprite, and we're going to have it be. We're going to name this now to body and body 2. And we're going to use this as body and this as body 2. So now we can't see it because there's way too many collision shapes on top of it. Let's turn all these off. There we go. So there, it's in there. But now I can animate it. We're going to add a child node. It's going to be an animation player. But it also has no pixel art animation, which is good because then I can add normal maps. In the, I think it's just right here. Yes, there's the texture, but you can add somewhere here. Is it under texture or material? I can't remember, but you can add normal maps to just a normal sprite, and then it will, if you don't know what a normal map is, it's just a color-coded sprite, and based on the color coding, it will affect light differently. So if you have a light source here, the color coding on the flat sprite will make it look 3D, and it will say, okay, this is facing the light source, so we're going to have this light up. But this part here is not facing the light source, so it's not going to light up. And it's how you get 3D textures on 3D looking textures on 2D art. So love, you can see if someone codes by whether they write stuff in camel case for naming files. I was very conscious about that because people were watching me. Otherwise, I probably would have just named it whatever. The cutoffs are uneven. Yeah, this is just a test. We'll fine tune it later. But right now we're prototyping the artwork. Can you believe that? I'm so professional. I'm not just making the artwork and sticking it in there and then realizing I need to change it. I'm making a crappy version of the artwork and seeing if it works first, and then we'll make it look good. Fix them, please, he says. Fix what? Oh, the cutoffs aren't even. My bad. Would you just 3D model this one singular enemy and run every area it's placed in, and ruin every area it's placed? I would just 3D model. I read it wrong. I would just 3D model this one singular enemy and ruin every area it's placed in, so it just like sticks out like a sore thumb on a 2D game. Yeah, that'd be really bad. There's games that do that though, and they pull it off sometimes, but sometimes it's mostly just cringe. Okay, so animation player, we're gonna call this the body animation. The body animation, and we're gonna add the animation new. I'll call it walk because that's creative. It's pretty much only gonna do that though. So this could be the only animation. 1 second is probably enough, I think. And all we're going to do is add this, and I think it's mostly just going to be its rotation. So we'll go to texture, or where is it? Transform. There we go. So we're going to add a rotation key to the animation player for that one, and a rotation key for this one. Create. And then all we have to do now is, let's see, after a half second, they'll both rotate slightly. That one will rotate this way by 1.4 degrees, I guess. It didn't work. Add the key. And then this one will rotate the other way. Add that key. And then they'll go back to what they were. I don't know if this is going to work, so we'll see and then we'll adjust. Did you guys see that? That's way too slow though. We're going to reduce this down to the like half second or 0.4 second, I think. Yeah. Yeah, did you see that? Did you see what it did? It moved. Love, you can see if someone okay, yeah, I read that. You have to change the texture to like a canvas or something for normal maps. Oh, is that right? Maybe it's the old Godot where you just had an option here to drop the normal map in. But we'll figure it out. If we can get this to work, we can just add the normal maps later. It might be a thing for a different stream where all we do is add normal maps to everything. Yeah, we'll figure it out. It might be old Godot that does that. I haven't done it for a long time. I saw you wrote something and then you took it away. What was it? Don't lie. Creativity hard. I'm going to go make Skyrim. Yeah. Good luck, bro. You can do it. Spooky, he said. Yeah, do you see? See? It worked. Okay, then we just have to turn this on so the animation repeats endlessly. It's walking. And then that's it, I think. We have to start the animation. So in this is the small amount of code we'll be doing. So in the ready function, we'll put a little bit here that says start the animation. Body animation dot start, or it's play actually, play, and it's called walk. There we go. So now if we run the course, we should see these guys, and they're always walking. They're either moving towards you or away from you, and so the animation could just play endlessly. Look, there it is. It looks stupid. It looks really dumb. It looks better than the red circle though, to be honest, so that's a thing. What do you guys think? And it is moving, like, look at that. And then you get the sparks going off it. That's not bad. We can improve it though. It's just the prototype. Okay, now I need validation in the chat that I did something good. Guys, say nice things now. We're gonna make it look better though. Let's improve this. I think we're gonna take these outlines out. Because they don't really add a whole lot to it. Same on this one. I don't think we need the outlines in there. So how many has he broken already? How many whats have I broken? Hearts? Maybe make one gear have longer legs. Have one what? I should make the whole thing rotate too. Right? Let me look at this again. New game. Because, yeah, look, they're so stagnant. I think they need to, the whole body needs to rotate as well. I'm gonna die. Did you see that explosion? That's one of your abilities. When you die, instead of dying, you'll just kill everybody in a big area around you. You get a revive, but you only get one per run. Unless you don't have that ability anymore, then you just die like this. So you only get one. You lose. Make it blah blah blah. I think I'm missing stuff on the. We're gonna get to that. Nice creeper. Maybe make one gear. Oh wait, I think Konami would give you the rights for Psycho Mantis. I don't know what that is, but I think he would, to to be totally honest. Looking not bad so far. W game, you did a thing. I did do a thing. It looks alive. Good. It lives! For real. Hey, Spartan Scratch. How's it going? I know you. You made a parody of one of my videos. Make it into a Beyblade and let it rip. That'd be good. I made my own version of this enemy in Off Topic on Discord. Oh, great. Let's see. Let's see what you did. Let's see what you did here. What did you do? Off Topic is sometimes a dangerous place. Dude, it looks cool. We need to make ours look that cool. Or even better. We need... Oh, look at this. Look at this. I need to ban you from the chat now. Where's the ban button? Let's see. You don't have to point out that I'm failing. You should make a fourth frame for the legs that go the opposite way, like the legs are going from rotation 1 to rotation 1.4, but then it should go to 6, if that makes sense. I'm not following. Oh, go to 0.6. Wait, what? You should make a fourth frame for the legs that go the opposite way. Yeah, I'm not following. Maybe try and explain it again. All right, let's go back to here. Okay, let's see here. I don't know if this shape of the leg is that great, because look at these. They're pretty cool. Maybe we'll change it a little bit, but we'll get there. I think I'm going to save it and see how it looks again and ponder how we can make it look even better. Let's see. Yo, you recognize me. Yeah, I did. Love your vids. Thanks. Psycho Mantis, second floor basement. How to fail at live streaming. Well, you don't need to say it out loud. But yeah, that's me failing at live streaming. Oh yeah, we're going to make it spin a little bit. But it does look better without the black lines. I think we might have to adjust the thickness of the legs so that they're not like overlapping with each other. And then we'll go from there. And then they're all dead. You see them just get annihilated. Okay, so let's do that. We're going to bring these all in just a little bit. We'll make them more uniform later. But for now, we're just going to prototype them as a little bit skinnier. Same for this one. And then I go silent because I'm bad at streaming. I'm just like, I gotta draw pixels. I can't talk. That is not centered. What the heck? Looks better. All right. Save it. And then we'll see if we can make it like rotate as well. Where is the bomb cannon? Because we can close these so we don't. Bomb cannon. Instead of making the fourth frame of the legs go the opposite way, I think you should try and have the legs perpendicular to each other and have them connect through binomial plane for the... You're using big words. I know I pretend I'm smart, but I'm not that smart. Me think, why use big word when small word make do? Yeah, maybe the whole thing spins and makes one of the gears bigger so it kind of is more clear what gear is spinning. Also make the gear move in opposite directions. Maybe whole thing spins and kind of one of the gears bigger. Could be. I could also have it face the player. I could just have the whole thing face the player. Maybe. Because then it would rotate as you rotate, and it might make it look more aggressive. We could try that. Do you guys think that would work? I got to figure out how to do that, though. I'm just going to copy-paste the code. So it should be in the cannon. Oh, it's going to be hard. Maybe I'll not do that. It might not be hard, though. Let's see. Actually, it is easy, isn't it? It has to be. I'm looking at the wrong part of the code. Let's see, physics process. There, that's the code. Rotation, oh, I have two things. I had to make it more complicated for this thing. Let's look at the path bot. I think that might have it. Path bot. Why write code when you can just copy paste it? That's my motto. That's the way I was raised. That's what my grandma taught me. Artindi, darken the edge where the legs and the body connect. Will look cooler. Okay, I will do. Hold me to it, but I gotta focus on this or I'm gonna totally forget. Or at least I'll try it. I can't promise. Let's see. Physics, rotation, physics. Blah, blah, blah. Where do I make it turn? Is charging, knocked, stunned. There, look at. That's all it is. Look at, and then I put in a position. So if I can put in the player position, that'll work. And I think the player position is globally accessible. So I think I use that here in the canon. Yeah, global stats player position. So I think I believe, unless I'm very much mistaken, I believe I can just plop some code in right here and say, can I do it for the whole, just self? Just do self.lookat and then do global stats dot player position. Will that work? Will that work? Should we see? The body 1 part is animating, turning a bit to the right, and then it goes back to pointing straight. But instead of just looping that, it should then turn a bit to the left afterwards. Okay, let's think about this. The body 1 part is animated turning a bit to the right, and then it goes back to its beginning position. Okay, but so instead of going back to its beginning position, you think it should, instead of just looping that, it should then turn a bit to the left afterwards. Oh. So that way it looks like the legs are connecting with the ground and then the whole body rotates, right? Is that what you're talking about? I'm pretty sure Artindi set like a global stream delay. I forgot to set it. It's set to normal latency. Usually you set it to like ultra low latency. So there's a little bit of time, and I can't reset it now that the stream has started. So I'm sorry. I'm gonna remember on future streams to not put any latency. But yeah, there's a little bit of latency, and yeah, I can't undo that. In fact, I noticed it as soon as I moved one of my screens and then put it back. And I was like, oh crap! It didn't move right away in the sample that I can see. It's like taking a while. Let's see, how much of a delay is it? I just moved that, and now it's gonna there. So it's like was it like a 10, 15 second delay? So sorry about that. I will take it out in future streams. How to fail at streaming. Spider Bomb Lanther. Your grandma learnt you how to code. Cool. Yeah, that's what I tell people. This stream is delayed for me, so my message is about a minute late. I kind of see what you're talking about though. Is darken the edges and then where the body will connect. So it's kind of like the legs are underneath the body, I think is what you mean by that. Because if you darken it like that, then hopefully I'll give it that look. Like body 1 points up to the right, up, and then to the left, and it loops that instead of up, right, up, and looping that. Yes. I'm trying to understand, I promise. I'm going to make it spin first, and then we'll see how that looks. Actually, I have it looking at the play right now, so we're going to go for that. And then I have to cough. There it is. I haven't coughed this whole stream so far, which is crazy because like I said, I've had a cough for like the past 3 weeks. Oh, okay, that rotates way too fast. That looks stupid. But if I move around it slowly, get these out of the way. If I move around it slowly, it kind of looks cool. So I think it would be cool if we can add a little bit of a just a constant rotating animation. Every indie devlog ever. That is one of the videos I made. Oh, cool. Cool, though. Inverted roguelike. Oh, thanks, Rob, for answering. What kind of game is this? It is an inverted roguelike. Okay, so that's not going to work. Having it just look at the player is not going to work. But maybe we could use the canon code. Because what this code is doing, it's kind of a interesting little thing that I made, is it delays the rotation towards the player. So let me show you. Because the cannon was just snapping to the player too quickly, but now it doesn't, like, it's going to finish doing this way, and then it rotates not, it doesn't rotate instantly, like it has to actually get there. So there's a little bit of more realistic delay, you know. I could add something like that to make it not spin instantly on the bomb cannon, and then we could control its rotation speed anyway. So I could reduce this rotation speed. In fact, let's do that. Let's copy paste this into the bomb cannon. See, I said we're not going to be doing very much code, but then here we are looking at code. I'm trying to explain the code though, if so maybe that counts for something. It's not going to work 100% because I don't have the rotation helper. So this will be self rotation, but I have to have the rotation helper node in order for this to work. So let's go back here. Excuse me. Rotation helper is just a empty sprite. So that's easy. I wish there was a way to like copy paste it here. So can I just copy? Oh, copy. There we go. Look at that. So easy. And I should be able to paste. Paste. Oh, it's not going to work though, because this is attached directly to here. Never mind. Never mind. Not going to work. It's a big fat lie. Don't spend time on it. Artindos, don't spend. We have to spend time on it. That's what we're here for. Let's see if we can make it rotate a different way. Because we want it. Oh, where'd it go? We want it to like just have a chill rotation, you know? It's like how do I do that? I could just do it with the sprites, right? Or no? We're gonna do it in a janky way. It's gonna be super janky. Super janky, but it will work. I'm gonna add just a regular node 2D. Here's a node 2D. It's gonna be body. And we're gonna name this to legs and legs 2. And then we're going to make these children of that. And that probably broke my animation. Is it still going to run? Let's see. Oh, it still works. Perfect. And we're going to rename this to legs animation because now it's just animating the legs. And we're going to add another animation player. We're going to call this body rotation animation. A lot of Asians. Artindi, I sent a code. The code. He sent the code. Where? Where'd you send it to in the code? Oh, that's a lot of code. What is this supposed to do? See, you're solving problems using code. What do I look like to you? A coder? Yo, Artindi, base 13. What's cooking? Good looking. Nice creeper. We need to spend time on it. Otherwise, how are we going to fail? What about the code? What code? This code. I don't know. What does this code do? Just like rotate it slowly? If not aiming, else. Let's see. What are you doing here? Variable angle equals v angle. Okay, variable v. Get global mouse position minus global position. But why would you need the mouse position? Variable angle delta, smooth rotating. This is, but I could put in, I just put in a different position, right? I could put the player position in right there. Global rotation, variable angle, blah, blah, blah. I mean, let's try it out. Why not? Why not? Maybe it'll work smoother than what I was about to do. It'd be less janky anyway, right? This just goes in physics process. Dun dun dun. The whole thing breaks. Use space character. Oh. That's awkward. Is there a faster way to do this? Yes, there is. No, there's not. There might be, but I don't know what it is. I thought I knew, but I lied. There. So I believe we put the I believe we just put the player position here, or the player position. So global stats, if I could get a capital, global stats dot player position, and I think that is, what are these character effects? How am I supposed to do any of that? What is that? Answer. Oh, sorry, like this. Replace with the target. Okay. Ugh, my internet. You're not helping. Or your internet isn't anyway. Nah, he actually pays more attention to chat than most. Oh, do I? I feel like I don't. And maybe that's why I pay more attention, because I'm like, I need to look back. I need to like do this instead. What would you change? What's different? You don't have the ifs on there. Otherwise it looks exactly the same. This, oh crap. You could have selected the text and then pressed Shift Tab to remove the spaces. That's what I was thinking. Does it actually remove the spaces? I thought it would only remove tabs. Let's test it. Enter. And we're gonna space. So if I Shift Tab here, oh, it does. See, I was like, I can just do that. And I was like, but hang on a second, that only works with tabs. So then I just didn't even try. I should have tried. That's what I get. If not aiming. Okay, I don't even need this because there's no aiming part. And that's, I think, what you deleted. And I don't know what character.effects is because I don't have that. So I don't know what to change that to. This is the angle that I'm, let's see, angle pi. Look, you're doing like math and stuff. Angle pi times 2 times delta times character.effects times character.effects. What if I just got rid of that? I wonder how that would work. Let's try it. You could have selected the text and then oh, I already read that. Broken. Oh, because I named it. I changed it to legs.animation. Or legs animation. Right? That's what it's called. Under bomb cannon. Leg animation. Okay, let's try again. Oops, wrong button. Let's try this again. Yeah, they're not rotating. I removed some stuff. Remove the character effects. Okay. What else did you... Should I just try this now? Let's see. This is how you code. You just like trust someone else's code even though you don't understand what it is. And you copy paste that right in there. Pro coding moment. Tab that over and then we'll just Shift Tab. There we go. Oh wait, this is supposed to be global stats dot player position. See, I don't think it's gonna work because we already just tried it. Basically like that, unless you change something else that I'm not recognizing. Did you know that pressing F5 will run the game? Oh, it did rotate. Let me get rid of these guys though, so I can actually look at it. Actually, guess what? because I'm such a professional, I have a, where is it? Test. I have a test thing. Check it out. It's just a test room. So I can get rid of these and then instantiate a bomb cannon. We'll just put it right here and there. Then we don't have to deal with all the other bots. I don't think it's, is it rotating? It's rotating really slowly. So we need to speed that up a little bit. Let's see, which variable do I need to change? Probably this one. Oh, it's probably this one. Let's make it really dramatic, see if we can detect it. Oops, I did something. Okay, let's try it again. You can also press and hold Alt, then click around to place multiple cursors. Oh, it's doing weird. Doing something weird. Maybe 5 is too much. Let's see. I don't... Lerp angle. It's got to be that one. Let's just try 1. Or is it this one? Should I make this like 8? Let's do like 50. Let's try to break this. It's not rotating. Which one would I need to change? He keeps giving me more. Remove the character effects. Weird. Delta times something else. I think you just inspired me to finish my Godot project, watching me struggle to implement someone else's code. I think like this. So if I put this in there and I put something else in, but what would I put there? Just like what I actually need it to rotate by? We're going to do it. This is we'll try one more time. Tab, Shift Tab, Tab, and then we'll get rid of this and say global stats dot player position. And we'll put something else here. What should we do? Let's do like, let's see, what's the speed that it moves at? 3,000. That's insane. Maybe that's why we weren't detecting it, because the speed ratios are so dramatically different. Let's do like 500. See what that does. Okay, let me catch up on chat because I'm a bad streamer. Did you know that pressing F5 will run the game? Let's see. No way. Oh, it is rotating. I think. Or not. I swear it did. Maybe we turn that up a bit. To like 2,000. It's just vibrating now. Yeah, it was. Oh, I swear it rotated there. It is at an angle though. Like, see how it's at an angle? But that's like all it does. Like if I come up here, it angles down. If I come down here, it angles up. It's because I think I know why. Because in the original code, you're doing minus global position. You're getting a global position, and then you're minusing global position. And that's probably what I'm missing, because the player position is also a global position. But I'm not subtracting the rest of it. And I don't know why that would make a difference. My brain doesn't work that way. I don't do math. But let's see. Yeah, there it goes. So now I just need to turn it down to something more reasonable, like 400 maybe. Let's try that. Nope, still way too fast. So let's do like 2. We'll find the, look at that. It's just like looking at, what if we just didn't have that? It's too fast. It's too fast. Rob, tell me what I'm doing wrong. Could you not simply rotate the sprite through animation? Take that with a grain of salt. That's what I was gonna do originally, and then Rob gave me this code, and I was like, well, let's give it a try. But now that we got sidetracked, and maybe the code will work. Maybe I'll just play around with it on my own time later. But for now, we're gonna comment it out. It seems to be doing the same thing. I'm probably gonna just spend a little bit more time on it, and I'd probably figure it out. But for now, we'll comment it out, and we'll try this. I'm gonna try just adding a body rotation. New. We're gonna call it rotate. And we're going to have it rotate over the course of 8 seconds, maybe. So over the course of 8 seconds, it's going to do a full 180, I think. And hopefully this works, because sometimes when you do this, it can just mess it up. So we're going to take the transform, rotate. It's going to start at 0, and then over the course of 8 seconds, it's going to do a full 360. And then it'll repeat. Let's see what it looks like. Get nothing. Oh, I think I saved the wrong thing. Yeah, this is supposed to be 360. Oh, but then it turns back to 0 when you okay, let's see. Yeah, there we go. There we go. Let's make it like 12 seconds. I think that might work. Let's try. Let's just try. Oh, Rob's got to go. I'll catch you later, Rob. I don't know if he's even watching anymore. I'll say bye officially here. Couldn't import my code correctly. Ugh. Oh, man. Well, bye, Rob. We'll say bye. Bye. We're typing. Bye, Rob. Oh, he's still on the chat. I didn't need to do that. Little bugger. Thanks for your code, though. I actually will look at it more, because it'd be cool. I think it'd be a little bit more dynamic if it rotated in a way that would make it actually look. But yeah, unhello. I think it's legs. I think it's legs milk, but it mighty be big, mighty be leg. What? What are you talking about? I left by. Oh, you were saying bye to him. Ah, okay. What are you programming? I am. Well, we were programming the spinning thing because we're supposed to be working on just visual stuff. Oh, let's actually run that though. I'm not leaving, he says. All right, let's where is it at? Here we go. We got to actually initiate that animation. So now we'll do body rotation animation dot play dot rotate. Now we should get a slowly circling little dude. There he goes. Look at him. Look at him go. Keeps running away. Come back. That'll work for now, I think, just to get us going. But let's work on making the sprite actually look good. That's what we're going to do now. Uno, it's a leg milk or legs milk. Is it leg milk or legs milk? What? I still don't know what you're talking about. Is it leg milk or legs milk? What? You could directly give it an input rather than a destination. I would have thought you require a keyframe in the center. For the rotation? Yeah, I was thinking it was going to get messy too, but it just kind of worked. I think because the final, like it's rotating 360 degrees, and then it snaps back to the beginning again, but you don't notice the snap because it's at the initial, because it's at the same degree. Like 360 is 0 degrees at the same time, you know? If you're picking up what I'm putting down. Is it leg milk or legs milk? I'm going to say yes. What did I just jump into? We are making enemies we're the enemies are made. We're just making them look good. Hopefully, I don't know if they look good yet. They kind of look kind of stupid, but that's my fault. Okay, and I think we can make them a little skinnier, and then also make them move a little further because they're only moving like barely any. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 8 pixels across here, and it looks like it's. Oh, is that 8? Yeah, that's 8. So we're gonna make these the same as those. There. There we go. And then I don't think I'm going to just make this gray as well, because eventually it's all going to be a thing. It's going to be, I forgot what it's called, normal mapped. At least I sure hope so. I hope Godot 4 still does that, because that'd be dope. That'd be so cool. Did that change all of them? Yeah, it did. Sigma, okay, my code works. Trust me. I do, actually. I do trust you. I think it's just converting it to work with mine. And for the sake of not having a boring stream, we're just gonna do it this way. But I do believe you. Okay, if I could make this look the same smooth as that side, that would be probably good. Is that where it is? Right there? Right. Oh, what am I doing wrong? There. There we go. There we go. Looks much more uniform. And we can curve this on the end a little bit, I think. I think so. Yeah. Yeah, it's not bad. This is how you animate a propeller from the front view. Oh, I just clicked and dragged. Whoops. You should add something that shows where it is looking, like the head. It could be good. It looks like fan blades. Yeah, I thought it was fan blades. Well, you, kind sir, Super Plush 99, it is not. It is a top-down view of this, except now it looks different because I made the leg skinnier. It'll look. I hope it will look a little better once we add a normal map to it. I hope. I really do. But it used to be that you could just add a normal map to a normal sprite. Does it have to be a canvas layer thing now? Holy moly, he noticed me. I did. I try to. Just decrease the number to something like 0.2. Yes. I'll keep that in mind when I play around with it. It could be, like, honestly, your code could be preferred. The dude that says not to do what to do to fail noticed me. I mean, that's a bad thing, though, if you think about it. It is a shotter or a lanther. Is it a shotter or a lanther? One of those, probably. It's dashing time. What does that mean? Okay, let's see what it looks like with the skinnier legs. Oh, I gotta save it, though. It's not gonna work unless I save it. Oh, and before we even see what it looks like, we're gonna alter this leg animation. Let's pause it, and we're gonna change this to be a greater degree of motion. So instead of 1.8, we're gonna go for, like, I don't know, even what if we did 3? Would that be? I think that's even further. Then this one will be -3. Let's see what it looks like. Yeah, it's even further, but we could go even further now because there's so much space on those. So let's do like 6. We'll go all out. 6 whole degrees. That's what I call going all out. That's what I call going out. I go out 6 degrees. Yeah, look at that. It might be too fast now because of how far it's going. So we're gonna change this to 0.4. And or 0.6. I mean, it was 0.4. That's what happens when you, like, read what you're doing. I'll slow it down just a little bit. How's that look, guys? Does that look beautiful? Artindi, you should turn on the How to Fail music in the background. It is copyright free, so I could actually do that, but we're trying to succeed here. I was gonna ask you guys, maybe you know, maybe you watch streams, or maybe you stream yourselves. How would I play music in the background without it being copyright? Like, is there like, I know there is copyright free stuff, but like, where could I have some music playing for copyright free? Do you guys know any like hot tips or tricks on how that works? Maybe I should ask Fairly, because Fairly always has music in his streams, and although the music is kind of lame in my opinion. No offense, Fairly, if you're chilling anywhere, but something like that. Just play a copyrighted song so you get sued and get money. So I lose money. I wouldn't. 48 degrees. We'll just go like, let's see what happens actually. Let's do 100 on that one and 100 on this one. Ah, yeah, there's your propeller. I hope you saw it, because I'm not doing it again. That doesn't look bad. Doesn't look bad. In case you didn't know, YouTube has a music library. Although most of the music isn't particularly the best. It's a decent place to start. That could work if I just like turn it on the background and then get like all the ads that come with it. Play a copyrighted. I already read that. I'll give you free music. See, he's saying that he's gonna give me free music, and then later he'll like copy strike me. Be like, that's my music. I'll be like, you said I could use it for free. And he'll be like, I said no such thing. Get it in writing. It'll suck. Okay, let's see what it looks like. I could put my music on in the background. Okay, it looks stupid now. What the heck happened? What did I do? It's because they're moving towards each other, isn't it? We have to like offset it, I think. Yeah, they can't both move at the same time. And maybe this is what what's his name was talking. Maybe this is what has just that guy been talking about. If he's still here, I don't know if he's still here, but that might have been what he was talking about, because he kept saying, no, change the animation to this, and I was like, what are you talking about? I don't know, but let's try. That's the best we can do. Because right now when it does that, both legs move towards each other, but I think I have to like offset them somehow, like, I don't know, like this, so that one's moving at a time. Let's make this 1 second long. I'm starting to lose my voice. Can you believe that? I think it's because I've had a sore throat or something for the past forever. So it'd be like move back. Is that what so it'd be move, maybe hold position for a little while. So let's copy paste that. Duplicate keys to here. Duplicate key. So it'd be move, hold your position, and then move back. And while it's holding its position, this one can, let's do it like this. Maybe. Let's see what it looks like. It's hard to tell with it here. Other Vincent, he says, what is happening? Hi, IKEA, the creator. We're making my game look good. Or trying to. It looks like a little jittery. Especially with it moving away so fast. That was the benefit of the legs moving quickly. It's because then it made it look like it wasn't gliding. It made it look like it was stepping to some degree. So what if we kept all this same thing, but we reduced it down as much as possible? And we changed it to 0.4 again. Make minute 5 of asking Artindi to change the easing to in out. Says who? Oh, I see it up there. That's not 5 minutes. Is it? Maybe it's 5 minutes. So jittery. All right, so you're saying easing to in out right here. Is it down here? Or is it here? Easing. Well, I gotta make it look good, then I can change the easing, right? And which ones would I change? Because if I could made it like, I don't know. But that's the. I don't think that's the one. Go back to 0. Go back to 1. 1. Click on the node, and it will be in the top right corner. Really? What are you talking about, man? Where? I don't know why, but I feel like you should make the diagonal legs the same as the other legs, but rotated 45 degrees for the sake of symmetry. That's a good idea. Have it just initially rotated to begin with. That'd probably work better, wouldn't it? And then I only need to put in 1 sprite. Your logic is undeniable. Let's try it. So, let's get this straightened out, though. So let's get, let's see which one's which. Yeah, we can say goodbye to there, and then put in the this one again, and then it has an initial rotation of 45 degrees. Yeah. The delay is so big. I meant the node inspector. Up here. Oh, right here. So we're talking about this animation, node inspector, and then the easing. No, that's not it. I promise I'll make the delay less grand next time. I like to use different words sometimes, like grand instead of big. Makes me feel smart. I would donate, but I'm poor. Oh, no worries. Can I borrow some money? I'm poor too. How are you going to borrow money? 4 years of Godot and you still don't know how to change the easing? Burn! Burn! That was pretty sick though. The VARs are decreasing, but repies, but the repies are multiplying. What? Hey, nice. Just use my code. I would donate, but I'm poor. Well, we're just trying to make it look good. We can fine tune it later. We're just putting stuff in there. Honestly, a lot of this stuff I'll probably go in later on by myself and really tweak it. Do all the really super boring stuff later. But so I think we got it there enough. But this just needs to be messed with like a lot, I think. I'm gonna delete this one of these. Delete. We're gonna go back to what we had it as, with the shorter steps like these. Except I need to get that initial rotation in there on leg 2. So it has to be 45 degrees, and then we'll be changing it by 6 degrees in the negative. So we'll go to 39, and then back to 45. There. And it doesn't look the best right now, but we'll make it look better later. Unless you guys find this interesting. Maybe we could talk about something else while I just play around with it. It does look a lot better than the red circle that it was. What? I set the stream to 2 times speed and it worked. Artindi started speaking faster. Have to go now. Have a good stream and good day of deving. Well, thank you. I'll catch you some other time. Brilliant idea, he says. To what? Wait, what happened? Use loans and get in debt and give your money to me while paying off the debt. No, I won't do it. You can't make me. Okay, I think we have this in a workable place for now. So we're going to leave it for now. And we're going to go to making the bomb, because there's more parts to this than just the robot itself. So we're gonna leave it there, maybe come back to it, and eventually add a normal map. So I'm leaving it literally as one color because we're going to add a normal map. Maybe you could take some inspiration from spiders for the animation. Yeah, I want to tweak it for sure. I want to change it a little bit and make it look more natural rather than just like two things rotating. So, but we'll get there. Rob, so it speeds up until you're caught up as you can be. Yeah, I guess you're just a little bit behind, Rob. Well, maybe you're caught up if you're watching at 2x speed. I'm just talking super fast. Okay, so we also have the bomb, the bomb.com. So the bomb cannon will spawn a bomb, which is right here. Or no, right here, the bomb. Okay, so let's find that. Bomb. The bomb scene. The bomb scene is just a red circle, and then after the timer goes off, the red circle turns into a yellow circle, and that's it. That's in fact, I think that's what it is in the code. Do large bomb, do small bombs. Where is it? Here it is. No, that's not it. Where is it? This timer. When the timer goes off, do large bomb, or it'll be do small bomb first. The kill zone is disabled, and then after a second, okay, and the texture gets updated, and then everybody dies. So we need two textures, I believe. Yeah, so here's the bomb area 2. Yep, here we go. Bomb area 1, bomb area 2. So bomb area 1 is one texture, and bomb area 2 is the second texture. That's what I thought when I heard inverted roguelike. What's this game about? Inverted roguelike. He's like, oh, that's what I thought when I heard inverted roguelike. Oh no, he's talking to the Rob. Okay. I'm really good at reading the chat backwards. I get so confused. Am I a part of everyone? You are a part of from everyone. Drink more water. So we need to just draw that. I think it is, well, let's open it up. File, open. I think we're going to have it right here close somewhere. Placeholder art, bomb area 1 and 2. Let's open those up. Agree. And this area is actually dramatically larger, but there's just going to be like a little bomb that we're going to draw here. It's going to be something. But this will be the explosion area. So we'll have the explosion side and then the normal side. But here we could add like actual animations to the explosion or something like that. Or not, I don't know. We could figure out how we want the explosion to actually look. It could just be flames and stuff, or it could be like a circular beam of lasers. The room generators are rotated by 90 degrees instead of 90 degrees. Yeah. We do negative 90 instead of 90. Call back to what is that? The How to Fail at Open Worlds, I think. Is that a ceiling fan? You'd think so, but it's actually, yeah, it's a ceiling fan. You're right. All right, let's just draw a bomb. Right here, draw a little bomb. Let's pick the same color, because why not? And I kind of want the bomb to be square almost, you know? Maybe we'll add a little, let's see, and then I make a circle. I almost want it to look like it latched onto the ground, right? It's like it falls down, and maybe these aren't here until after it lands. And then it goes click, and you see it grab the ground. And we could add, ooh, that might look cool. Let's see. If I do like a gray color, but make it slightly transparent, really transparent, then we could add cracks to the ground, like it grabbed the ground. And we'll do the same, darker gray. I don't think that's way too purple. Oh, no, it's fine. Let's get the same color again. Make sure it's the same. And then we'll do that darker color in the center. And it'd be cool to do like a light that would beep. So we'll just put that in for now. Let's see. It's way too red though. Okay, we're gonna save. Oh, hang on. We're gonna do file save as. We're gonna actually put it into the correct folder here. Enemies, bomb cannon, bomb, thebomb.com, PNG file, save. Maybe a huge laser, it'll be easier. That could be good actually. What if it was like just a laser that like swept in a circle super fast, like whoosh, you know? That could be cool. Or something different. Like if I just did a classic explosion, it's like, oh, okay, yeah. Haven't seen classic explosions before, but I could do something potentially different, make it look cool. So I don't know. I kind of like, maybe I could do the same thing because it was relatively easy to do in where am I gonna Godot. In Void Titan, I have explosions that I was quite pleased with. Maybe I'll show that to you guys and see what you think. Maybe I can just replicate that, steal it for my own thing. Yeah, the light flickers at an increasing frequency. I think that's a good idea. And of course noise as well. But let's let this finish loading, and then I'll show you the bomb in Void Titan and see if you guys think I should do the same thing. Because I like how it looks, obviously, because I made it. I'm a little bit biased, but I do like how it looks. Maybe the bomb in your current implementation spins around with lasers if you want to go with the laser approach. Yeah, and I'm thinking that could be good. So if I hit the hotkey and go to here, I can show you what the bomb looks like. Void Titan. So here's the bomb in Void Titan. If you put it down, that's what it does. I think it looks pretty good. So I might could do something similar to that. It's mostly just there's a single sprite that appears for like half a second, and then it's mostly just light work. Little light sprites doing the rest of the work. But I really like how it turns out. We don't talk about what my presenter said on Bugs of Stars warning live stream. We don't talk about that. I don't even know what that is actually. Yo, this is Void Titan. Yeah, this is actually Void Titan. Boom. And there's a big one too. I don't think I have it. I don't have it. Let's see. Abort mission. Let's unlock it. Give it to me. Where is it? Big bomb. I can't afford it. Oops, wrong hotkey. Now I can. Yeah, let's try it again. The big bomb. What do you think? Think I could do something like that? Boom. I think it works pretty well. Except instead of there being a thing left behind for you to pick up, it would just, everything would just disappear. Just a bigger one. Yeah. Yeah, it'd be, well, it's not 64 by 64. What is it? It's a 128 by 128 explosion. So it could be something like this. Attaches to the ground, charges up, and then just for a flash, it goes boom. Right? But then most of what makes it look cool is the, or feel cool anyway, is the screen shake and a flash of light 2D node. So you have a light 2D node that just pops in and then fades out really fast. So it's like, and the shadows too are kind of what makes it look good. But so it's a combination of things that will come along as time passes. But I think we could start working with this for now and see. So let's close Void Titan. And open this one. So the bomb is here. Here's the sprite. We're gonna put in the sprite that we want. So that's the, where is it? Bomb. We're gonna put this sprite in. That will be where the bomb lands, and then when it explodes, it will be this one. And then we can just take this code here and put it in here, or not code, this path. Take the path here. And that will, I think that'll already change it, but we'll want to add a light sprite to trigger. Yep, there's the bomb. Just fell. And an animation for when it falls. Except I don't see the cracks. Is it just... Were they too thin, maybe? Draw them a little darker and bigger. Is it because they're gray on gray? That might be why. So it needs to be like quite a bit darker maybe. I wonder if it's because its shading is gray and then the floor is gray, and so it's just like lame. I wanted to work on my game this night, working on Artindi's game instead. Gotcha! That's the point. So remember my poll? Remember my poll? You know, the secret of the poll? What is the deeper meaning? It's so that you guys will hold me hostage so I work on my game. Otherwise, I'm not getting enough work on my own game done. I keep working on other things, or like whatever. So yeah, let's save that and see how it looks. Maybe the shadows will actually, oh, wrong one. Maybe show the shadows. Maybe the shadows will start. I don't see anything. Oh, I can kind of see it now. Yeah, it just needs to be like dramatically darker. In fact, what if, just suppose, now hear me out. We don't see the stream. You don't see the stream. What happened? Only Void Titan. Void Titan bugged it out, huh? Is it still? Oh, it is stuck. Can you guys hear me though? It's showing Void Titan, but you can hear me, right? Yes? I gotta wait for the normal latency to catch up, see if you guys can even hear me. If I turn off OBS and then turn it back on, will that fix it, do you think? Oh, so you're not... Yes, you can hear me. Let's see. Yes, you are heard. Okay, Void Titan is Artindi's game. Okay. We're gonna try this. I don't know if I should try it. If I click stop streaming, it's just gonna stop streaming, right? But then I should be able to just reconnect because the stream on YouTube will keep going. It might just go blank for a little bit. We're gonna find out because I'm gonna press it. Ready? All right, I'm back. Did it work? I believe it's showing a different screen now. Maybe we won't play Void Titan again. Yes, I think it's working. Yes, maybe, possibly, plausibly, haha, stream, red. Hope it works. Hopefully it works. Let me know if it works. I see exclamations. I had to wait 15 seconds though because of the stupid latency. Don't let me forget to like fix the latency. And everybody left the stream. They're like, it's frozen. I'm out. All right. So the next How to Fail episode is how to fail at streaming. All right, we're back. Okay. I figured out why it looks stupid, and that's what we're gonna go back to fixing. I was just looking for it here too. Let's see. Where is it? Where is it? The placeholder art and the floor tiles. I'm going to take this color because that's literally the cracks. And I'm just going to draw the cracks onto the bomb right here. So well, actually, we're going to delete everything. That's not the bomb. Let's do high tolerance, turn off continuance. Okay. We'll turn it back down. And then we'll draw some cracks. This could look cool, I think, or really stupid. Hopefully cool. And then we'll take this color too to add a little bit of like shading to the cracks that it just broke. The thing is, the cracks disappear right after it disappears, so maybe this isn't the best idea, but it will look cool maybe just for a second. I added this one to the wrong side. Do these things and you're bound to succeed at failure. Oh, thanks. Step 1, turn OBS off. Love the periodical light theme flashbangs. Why are they periodical? Maybe add dust instead of cracks. But I do appreciate that you like them. I mean, you obviously you like them. Maybe add dust instead of cracks. Oh, maybe. Well, we'll see what this looks like, and then maybe we can change it to cracks. Let's see. Let's see what it looks like. Plunk. That's not bad. I feel like it's too consistent, though. I'm going to do... Yeah, instead of cracks, we're going to do just the... Boom, boom. We're gonna do just some like shading on it. I think I'm gonna put some shadows underneath it like this, or maybe just one side. There, we'll do that. Let's try that. See how that looks. Or maybe dust, like you were saying. Maybe add dust. Rotate it randomly. Oh, that could be good. Okay, the shadows do help a little bit. I do need to make it change its Z layer so it's not appearing above the player. See, some of them appear above the player for some reason. Oh, that's because of I killed them. I think that's because of the Y layers. It's top down, so I do have Y layers turned on. So if I'm underneath it, I'm above it, but if I'm above it, I'm underneath it. That's awkward. So I need to change these so that they're always beneath the player. So there's no Y layer on the bomb. Is it called Y layer? Z layer. I'm saying the wrong. No, it is Y. It's Y layers because it depends on how high up can't talk. I'll show you. So on the, like on this, right? So if you're on this side of the wall, you'll appear above the wall. If you're on this side of the wall, you'll appear behind the wall. That's called, I think it's called Y layers. So depending on how high up it is on the screen, is what priority it gets, or how low it is. Like if it's towards the bottom of the screen, it gets higher priority to be above on the Z layers. Because you're a DK fan. We gotta remind me what game DK is. A giant gorilla. Oh, Donkey Kong. Because this guy's saying a giant gorilla would totally work in this game. Totally. It would totally make sense. For sure. um, let's see here. Let's see here. What were we doing? Oh, rotating it a little bit. I think that's pretty easy. I believe so. Oh, except if I add the shadows to one side, it's not going to be able to rotate very well. Okay, but we do need to add a thing before it actually, like it's going to appear, obviously, but we need it to drop, right? It has to actually, onto the ground somehow, which is going to be a lot harder to do than to say. So here it is. We need it to like go, right? And I feel like, I feel like if we have another sprite and we just make it, we're going to do 64 by 64 for now, but we're going to actually stretch it out really, really tall. And we're going to use the center of the 64 by 64 to take this color, and we're just going to draw a big fat line going up. Oh, give me line. I need a line tool. Like this. Maybe. Except we're going to make it brighter than the original color because it's moving quickly. It's just like a flash. We're going to see if this will work. I'm just going to save this. Save this as... I'm going to call it bomb drop frame because it's just one frame. These are really great, very accurate names. This is how you name stuff in your game. Artindi, no! Don't tell me what to do. Don't make it from the top. Don't make it go from top to bottom. Why not? Just make it bigger and slowly decrease the size. Because it's almost true top down. Just make it bigger and slowly decrease the size. Yeah, okay. We're going to try this first. I left the stream too. Oh, bye. What about the procedurally packed cracks? As a 3 to 4 crack sprite per leg and randomly choose between them upon instantiation. That could be a good idea, actually. I might do that. That's a good idea. I don't know if you guys want to sit through all that, because that's more busy work than just trying out fun ideas. But if you guys are down, maybe we could implement that, because I know I could. Man, I'm having a hard time talking. I know I could do that. Maybe the blast radius of the bomb should be displayed with a dotted red circle before it explodes. I agree, actually. Or even better, I got a better idea. We'll get to that as soon as we attempt to implement this. I'll describe it so you can understand what I'm thinking. So instead of a dotted red circle, we're going to have like a little laser, like a detection laser, and it's going to spin in a circle. So it's like beep, 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 like a radar, right? But it's going to spin really fast. And so you can be like, okay, if I'm in that circle, so it's not like showing the circle the whole time, but because it's spinning fast enough, you can see where the circle is. So poll time. Should we do a poll on how on which thing? One of the skills you lose should totally be losing your UI. There almost is no UI while you play, actually. Too much work for one enemy. Maybe I should start to stream too, because people seem to have good ideas. They do. It's quite helpful, actually. And even if you don't stream on YouTube, actually, you can stream just on certain servers. You can develop in like calls. Like you can even do that on my server. This is my server. I don't know why people got stuff like that. There's a voice channel, and you can come in and work on your game here and stream your screen. And sometimes people will hop in the call with you. Not all the time, but sometimes people will hop in the call, and then you can ask for feedback and stuff, and it's kind of fun. All right. So what we're gonna do So we're gonna do something janky here. We're gonna just add a sprite. This is gonna be really, this is super jank. I don't recommend doing this. We're gonna name this drop flash, and it's gonna be this sprite, and we're gonna change the location of the sprite to here. Why can't, oh, there it's centered. And then this sprite is not going to be visible initially, and this sprite is. And then within like a second of it being instantiated, the drop flash will disappear. We're gonna see how that looks. This is just experiment. I love jank. Spinning circle. It's like the Byron Kane and ALTTP for inspiration. I don't know what you're talking about, but yes, you're right. How many followers, subscribers would you recommend having before starting streaming? I have no idea. I couldn't recommend that. It depends on if you care about how many people are actually watching you stream. We can stream on your server. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, you can join my server and stream all you want. I can't promise other people will get in the voice chat with you or watch your stream. Like I try to every once in a while, or I'll get on and work on pixel art. Like the thumbnail that you saw for this stream that you likely clicked on, I drew that thumbnail yesterday while streaming it in the voice chat. Just because, I don't know, sometimes I feel more motivated to work on my thumbnails or other things like that while streaming it in the voice chat. Just like right now. I'm streaming right now and I feel more motivated to work on my game. I've been having it sit here forever because I anticipated streaming it. Okay, so we're gonna do, we're gonna take one of these, and we're gonna put it in here, and we're gonna let it last, like, I don't know, we'll do 0.3 seconds, and then we'll turn the drop flash sprite invisible. Is it called visibility? What's it called? Yeah, it's visibility. Visible dot or equals false, and then we'll turn the other one on. What's it called? It's just called sprite. That's what sprite dot visible equals true. We're gonna see how this looks, and we can fine tune it later. That's how I code. That's how I dev. I just make stuff, and then see if it looks good. If it doesn't, scrap it. If it does, make it look even better. Okay, let's see. Let's check it out. See, that's not bad. It just needs to be a little bit polished and longer. That's what I'm thinking. I wasn't in the voice chat yesterday. Sad face. You were not. Nice thumbnail, but I was quite proud of it. You're sidetracking me, but we're gonna go check this thumbnail out. Open recent. This one. Yeah, look at that. I was quite proud of that. And let's see. We're getting really sidetracked now. Pictures, the thumbnails. Where's the, can I look for, where is it? Thumbnails. It matches this one. So this is when I stream playing video games, and this is when I stream making video games. See? It's the same. It's the same. Oh, we're gonna reopen that. Open the actual file. There. So this is when I'm making video games, and this is when I'm playing them. See how much more relaxed I am? Leaning back on the beanbag I don't actually own. And this one I'm so serious and like focused. Yeah, they're both pretty inaccurate. This is boring. I'm gonna go spend 5 more hours scrolling so I can click on another video I don't like and then click off. Sounds good. Catch you later. Oh man. Working while listening to this will be fun. I hope so. Blue True. That thumbnail looks too high quality. I almost missed that it's this slash your channel. My bad. My bad. Sorry for trying hard. Ben Scott, you're still here. Fire thumbnail. Did you leave and then come back after a while, or have you just been lurking this whole time, Mr. Ben Scott? Dream mask. Yeah. Somebody else drew it like that first, and I was like, that's a good idea. I'll just go for that. But it works because I don't show my face, and that's my logo. So, you know. Excuse me. Andy G. Oh, what program is that? Yeah, it's Asebright. It's dope. You can get it on. I got it on Steam. It's $20 on Steam, and then the updates just come automatically. But you can get it for free because I want to say is it open source or something like that. Lurking, good to know. It's you can get it on GitHub and then compile it, and then you get it for free that way. But I've heard it doesn't always work when you do it that way. Not trying to downplay it. A lot of people get it for free. But it's only $20 on Steam, and honestly, the best $20 you'll probably ever spend on Steam ever. Like, look at my hours, 10,000. Most of that's a lie, because I'll turn it on like this and then leave it running while I work on other things. Like, it's been running the whole time I've been streaming, and I've not actually been using it the whole time. So, yeah. Anyway, I think I like how this works. I think we might want to reduce it a little bit, or maybe even no, we'll reduce it to 2. And we need to increase its size. So this needs to be like that. And then we'll make it, actually we'll do it this way. I could have just drawn a line, but there's a chance that it wouldn't have worked. I'll show you. Just to prove that I'm not insane. There's a method to my madness, right? So if I tried to draw a line from here, I guess I would have had the lines to follow. So I'm proving myself wrong. But if I didn't have these guidelines to follow, see here I know it's straight. But if I didn't have that, I could be like, I'm pretty sure I'm straight because I don't see, like if I put it here, it looks straight, right? But if you go down, eventually you're gonna find that. Anyway, that's why I did it the way I did it. But then I realized I didn't need to do it that way because there are the guidelines. So I'm actually an idiot, turns out. Still worth buying it, of course. It totally is. Got it for free. I just don't update it. And honestly, you probably don't. The things that they update are often things that you might not ever use until you become like a total professional. But then again, they probably add quality of life things every once in a while. So it wouldn't hurt to update it every once in a while. Okay, we're going to save it like that and then come back here and update the actual sprite location, because when I do that it's gonna move it down because it's a bigger sprite now. But doing it the jank way is kind of fun. As long as it works, who cares? See, that looks pretty cool. It just needs a little bit more touch up. That's not bad. What do you guys think? What do y'all think? How could I make that better? I lost. If you want a free pixel art app without having to compile, I recommend Pisco. I've used that one. Maybe I just used a really old one, but I wasn't the biggest fan. But I think they've changed it a lot since I used it, and it's probably a lot better. There's quite a few people who use it as well. Shotcut user. Yep, I edit with Shotcut. Godot has Asebright importers. Get out on Humble Bundle, not on Steam, because there you get the non-DRM and Steam version. Oh, cool. Animation would be A+. It would be, but it's not, huh? What am I lacking? So it's just like an A, is that what you're saying? There are some really good tutorials on YouTube of how to compile Asebright. That could be useful. Asebright is really dope. Like if you're gonna make games, I mean, Everybody uses pixel art nowadays, but it's easy. Well, not really. To be honest, drawing pixel art takes a lot of skill just as much as any other form of art. Like, a lot of people believe pixel art is, to some degree, it is easier to get into, I think, and potentially easier to make. But there is a difference. Like, yeah, you can get good at pixel art, just as you can with any art form. I don't know. Maybe it's just slightly less forgiving than other art forms, and so therefore it's easier for beginners to pick up. Pixel art is so painful, says Rob. Shading is hard. It is hard. It is just as much a skill as any other art form, I would say. Although, I don't know. There is a misconception that it is like anybody can do it, but that's not really super true. Anybody could do it, I guess, if they try hard enough, but it's not totally true. All right, what do you guys think? Should we? Let's add something. Maybe we can add the explosion or the light. We'll add the little laser. Here's the bomb. So laser needs to be 64 pixels wide. So we'll do a new file, 64 by, well, it could be 2, to be honest. Actually, we need it to be the same size as the bomb, so cancel that. What is it? 128? I decided to look rather than do the math. 128 by 128. We're just going to do this. Take the red. Take the same red as what's over here. I'm so dumb. I should just do another frame here. There we go. And then we'll rotate that in a circle. Do or do not. There is no try, says Yoda. Anybody could do anything, given they try hard enough. It's true. If you just believe in yourself. My water tastes weird. I read a few days ago, people believe you just press generate for pixel art. What? Maybe if they're using AI, but then it kind of sucks. AI is still not the best. Okay, we're going to go for that. Save, agree. We're going to put in another sprite here for the bomb. The bomb. Add child node, sprite. We're going to name this one. Oh, let's put it in the right spot though. We're going to this one laser. And here's the sprite. It will also not be visible. And then after it becomes visible, laser dot visible equals true. After it becomes visible, then we'll play an animation that will rotate it in a circle. New rotate. And we can make it rotate full rotation in a second. Let's try that. So we'll do rotation starts at 0, and then we'll go to 360 and have it repeat. Wow, that was really fast. See, I work so fast when I'm on a stream. I would have gotten distracted and started watching like YouTube shorts by now. It's not rotating. Oh yeah, I could actually like make it do that. Let's name it the right thing though. Laser rotation animation. Laser rotation animation dot play, rotate. There we go. I don't know. What do you guys think? I'm not in love with it. I think we need to reduce the intensity of it a little bit. Hey, sorry, just joined. What are you working on? We are working on making my game not look stupid. So far, we've made it look less stupid. It is a inverted roguelike. You lose abilities as you play. That looks a little bit better. I like with it being not solid. I think it looks a little bit better. I think we're gonna change one more thing about it. We're gonna actually, we're gonna remove these here, and we're gonna take, where's the bomb? It's right here. It's a different frame. we're gonna take this color and put it here, and then it will look like there's an actual. Oops, cancel. Wrong frame. Right there. Agree, and then it will look like there's a little part of the robot that's actually emitting the laser, I think. Maybe make it grow like a lightsaber. Oh, it keeps spinning after it explodes too. I need to make it disappear when it explodes. Maybe make it grow like a lightsaber in the beginning. Make one fast rotation to retract the lightsaber. What is the point of the red line? It's supposed to be a detector, or is it showing blast radius? It's supposed to show blast radius, but I guess it would suggest that it's detecting. And a player might think, oh, as long as I don't step in there, then I'm fine. But that's not actually true. You can step in there before it blows up. So maybe the laser isn't the way to go, because game players are programmed to think that lasers are detection. But you actually can stand there for a while. Good point. I would try the middle point of the line instead of the end point, so it's like 2 or more lines spinning. I would try the middle point of the line instead of the end point, so it's like 2 or more. Oh, like make it dual wielding. Make it a dual wielding laser. So if we copy this, paste it, edit, flip horizontal, and put it right there. Then we can have 2. That might be good, because then it looks less like detection and more like a warning light. Like the sirens that you see on old police cars, where it's just 2 lights facing in opposite directions that are spinning. That could be good. So let's try that. Agree. Good thing you guys are geniuses. And this is why I pay you. Oh, that's so much better. I dig it. Brilliant. I think though the little dash animation. See, I couldn't talk out loud while I was thinking so hard there. I think this little dash animation as it drops, there's too many there. I think it needs to be potentially reduced even more. What if we just 0.1 second? Let's see what that looks like. Because then it would be like almost instant, like bloop, It's like pew. That's kind of cool. And then Rob was saying dust, and I think we need to do that. But we're going to do that with a particle effect. So let's do... I don't need to rename it. I need to change what it is. Change type, particle... which one is it? We're going to do GPU. And then we're going to call this dust. Particles are actually pretty fun to play around with because you just kind of mess with it till it looks good. And we're going to do how are we drawing? Oh, where is it? Material. New. I got to remember how to do it though. Subemitter, process material. There it is. New particle process material. There we go. And then we can change what it looks like. So we're going to turn gravity off. Where's the gravity? Particle flags, spawn, acceleration, gravity is 0. And instead we want it to like go out in every direction. But let's catch up a chat. Make the laser brighter as it gets closer to exploding. Oh, that's a good idea. I know I could be a game designer. Now I go and finish my game really quick, then I'll come back. Okay, sounds good. Wouldn't a blinking red circle be better? Oh, yeah, we could maybe make it blink. There's a lot of stuff we could do. Make a permanent smear frame. Like smear frame on the laser so that the extremes from the laser are still somewhat clear. That is also a good idea. Will there be a dash and double jump ability? There actually no. There's a jump ability. For those who are joining now and didn't hear at the beginning, the game is done. Like all the mechanics are in place. So you have walking and then you can jump. It's kind of like a dash. You move slightly faster and you can jump over dangers. But yeah, that's it. But you never lose that ability, actually. You can always jump throughout. So that looks dope. That looks so cool. But yes, I think we should have the laser beam light increase, become more red as it goes. And I also think that that adding a smear at the end could better mark the radius a little bit. What kind of indie game doesn't have a double jump? Mine. I've yet to make a double jump in an actual game of mine. What was I doing? Oh, I was adding the particle effect. Guys, quit distracting me. Gosh. Wow. Can't believe you. Okay, so we got the particles just appearing there. We need them to like shoot out in every direction as it spawns. So we're going to do... The velocity is going to be 180 degrees. And what is this, like 50? Is that a thing? It's just a lot of fiddling, playing around with it. Velocity pivot. No, that's not it. Initial velocity. There we go. Let's do 50. That'll work. We want it to be emitting amount ratio subemitter. Where is it? Particle flags. No. Spawn position. We're gonna do a larger shape than that. We'll do like 3 by 3 by 3. So the particles can spawn in a 3 by 3 area, I believe. Oh, it's still set to point. Let's do sphere. Oh, okay. Here, we'll do it. 4. Okay, so they can spawn anywhere in this area, and then they're going to spread out in every direction. We want them to... Let's see, is it under turbulence? Where is it? It's called... I forgot what it's called. Dampening, that's what it's called. So we want them to slow down. Like, we don't want the particles to keep going at the same speed. We want it to look like dust, so they're going to go fast at first and then slow down. So it'll be like poof, and then slow down. So the dampening is what slows it down. Let's put in 5 and see what happens. Nothing. Let's do 20. Getting there. Let's try 50. That's like the initial. What did I just do? Oh, weird. Let's try 50 and see. That's too much now. So it's a lot of trial and error. 35. I wonder if a slight animation could be played when jumping, maybe like a poof or dust. Yeah, we could reuse this dust particle effect for when you jump as well, like when you land and when you take off as well. It's just not super obvious that jumping was happening to me. Yes, that's true. And that's what we're working on in these streams, is making everything feel and look good. What abilities can you lose? Good question, I'll tell you. You guys keep distracting me. Let's see here. End room. This shows. So these are the abilities you can lose, and these are the buffs that will happen to the environment. Maybe I can show you real quick in an actual. I'm just going to speed through this. We're going to go as fast as we can. Get out of my way. Fast as I can without dying, hopefully. Actually, you know what the easier way to do this is? Is just open that scene. I'm so good at. I'm such a professional. Okay, here's the scene, right? So after you get through a run, you get to here, and you get to select a person to save, and you save them by putting one of your chips in your armband machine thing. It's going to be on your arm. You take the chip out and you put it into the person you want to save, and therefore you lose the chip and the environment will become stronger. So this one will make the bots that walk at you move faster. This one will make the cannon bot have a faster fire rate. This will make the bombs larger. This will make the more floor hazards appear on the floor. This will make the path bots have longer paths, so they'll leave more around on the ground for you to avoid. This will make the bots have more hit points, and this will just make more bots spawn than normal. And then, excuse me, then the abilities you can lose are speed, so you'll move at almost, I think, half the speed that you saw me moving there. It's quite a significant reduction. Your sword will no longer have a longer reach. It will be a shorter reach. It won't be a circle attack. It'll only attack in front of you if you lose that one. You have a shield that will save you from getting hit once, and then it has a cooldown of like 4 or 5 seconds before it recharges. So you can get hit every 4 or 5 seconds without dying. But without the shield, then if you get hit once, then it counts. Crit, you have a chance. I think it's 1 in 25 chance of killing a robot with 1 hit. Revive, if you die while you're doing a run, then you will it'll kill all the robots in an area around you, but you only get 1 revive per run. If you get rid of this chip, you don't get any revives per run. And then attack speed. So your attack speed is I'm clicking as fast as I can. This is as fast as you would attack with no attack speed. But then you can have a shorter sword like this, or you could have it attack only in front of you. So this is without any attack upgrades and slower attack speed, which obviously sucks. And then here's the slow speed. This is how fast you go without speed. Oh, it sucks. I can't even hit this dude. I might have to increase the attack speed just a little bit because this is insanely slow. Look at all the bombs. They're hard to see, actually. I think we might have to do something about that, make them a little more apparent. Well, actually, we're going to be adding lights to them eventually. That will make them very obvious. But yeah, that's the game in a nutshell. Let's finish adding this dust particle effect here. Unsaved. Speed gameplay up to an unplayable degree because faster is better. Yes, I think so. You could make the camera zoom back when jumping, like a fake Z-index effect, plus shake when landing. Oh, that'd be a good idea. I might actually do that. Don't don't think chip count should be equal to environment hazards. It is, because you're there on purpose to save those people, so you brought that many chips on purpose. Is it possible to make noise in the direction of the particles? Like where the particles are shooting? I don't know. I know you can make a noise at the same point as the particle when you spawn it and stuff, but it's a little harder to keep track of the particles themselves. Removing attack speed should delete the cooldown. Removing attack... Well, you're losing the attack speed ability, so you increase the cooldown. Does the dash not get affected by the move speed buff? It does not. It's not really a dash. It's more of a jump, I guess. So it's kind of a dash, I suppose. But the dash is all it does is double your speed when you jump. So or maybe it gives it like 50% boost in speed when you jump. So you're not actually dashing. You're just increasing your speed temporarily while you jump through the air. And so if you have a fast move speed, then your jump is going to be just slightly faster than that. And if you have a slow move speed, then your jump is just going to be slightly faster than that. So it changes based on your move speed. He's back. His game will be released tomorrow on Steam. Nice. $1 million. Oh dang, so when you complete a level, you both lose a perk and the level gets more hard. Yes, and it was going to be just losing perks, but I was like, that's not enough. So I added both. So you can try different combinations. You'd be like, okay, maybe I'll make this part of the environment stronger and I'll lose this ability and see if that would be the best strategy. And then you get to pick which ones you lose. Like it's 100% your choice how you're going to make it more difficult as you go. Obviously, you're trying to last as long as you can, so you can pick the ones that you think you can do without the most. So, yeah. Jumping slash would be funny. I mean, make it change direction a little. I mean, make it... Oh, yeah, we're working on this. But you guys keep distracting me. See, here's the thing. I'm like, I'm going to stream so that I can get more work done. And everyone was like, but won't you be more distracted? And I'm like, yeah, but I'll also get more work done. because I'll keep being like, no, I need to focus. Where if nobody's there, then I'm just like, I'm just going to watch YouTube. So this is actually, although it seems like I'm doing less, it's a net positive. I'll donate the millions to your channel. Oh, thank you. I appreciate it. How long will the stream be? Until I get bored, or I think until we finish this robot. Once I add this dust particle and add maybe a few more things to make the bomb robot be passable. Obviously, it will still need more polish. Once we get it passable, then we'll probably call it. So let's finish this animation. So there's a thing called like burst, and it changes how much. Like right now, it's pretty consistently coming out, but we want to change it so it all happens at the same time. I'm trying to find where that is. Velocity, angle, accelerators, turbulence, collision. It used to be, oh, is it here? Yeah. Speed scale, explosiveness, that's what it is. So we're going to change that to like 8 or 0.8, because it's between 0 and 1. There. See, it's all kind of happening. Let's do 0.9. So it's all kind of happening at once. Poof, right? So that the idea is something will happen and then dust. We're also going to change how many particles there are. We're going to do 30. Maybe we'll do this like 0.95. Okay. The spawn velocity has where is the I lost it. The dampening. Why is that different? Let's make it oh, because it's a range. My bad. We want it to all be the same. We don't want it to have a range. 35. There. Now they all slow down at the same time. Why are some of them like not moving at all? That's kind of weird. I'm confused. Um, why does everybody unlike me? I like you. How long will this stream be? Exactly what I thought. Just promise you're going to finish the features later. Of course. Yeah, we're gonna get everything passable, of course, but like some of the more tedious things, I'm gonna do later because it just doesn't work well on streams. So that's all it is. Because this isn't about you, the kid only if you're an ape. No, the amount of particles has to be a power of 2. What did I put it at? 30? It needs to be 32. Is that better? Does that make you feel better? Oh, that's very cool. To be fair, the player gets a lot of control over how the game goes, and yet is bound to succeed at failure. You're right. You see how I like automatically went into the voice? Bound to succeed at failure. Add a giant poof text whenever there's dust. Yes. That would be really bad. Good idea though, actually I kinda like it. But but not for this game. It's the wrong feel, I think. Okay, how do we make this look more dusty? Maybe actually putting in a sprite that looks like dust would work. We're gonna do that. File new. It's gonna be just a little teeny guy. We'll do 16 by 16. And we'll just take some gray, some purple gray. We're gonna make it translucent, and then just we'll just do this. Does that look dusty? Let's try that. Oh, let's not save it there. File. Save as. Let's put it under environment and new folder particles dist. We'll save it as a PNG because I like PNGs. I like them. Purple dust. Okay, and then let's see, how do I import that? Drawing? Nope. Texture? Nope. It's here somewhere. There it is. Texture. Let's see. Dust to dust. Well, that looks considerably more like dust. And we'll make it a lot less than that now because we definitely don't need that much. Okay, now we're going to do acceleration, animation, velocity, angle. We're going to make the angle 100% random there. So they're not all facing the same direction. And we're also going to give them an angular velocity. Where's the animation velocity? Angular velocity of a little bit. That way some of them are spinning. We'll give them a positive like 32 by a negative 32. So some of them have a chance to spin up to 30 degrees in one direction or up to negative 30 degrees in the other direction. Dust, dust, dust. Devs are all succeeding at failure to some extent. True. Ahem. Your mother. Not your. What? What the H is going on? I don't know. What are you talking about? I have depression. Maybe I'm drink. All right. All the dust particles look the exact same though. I don't know if I like the little bulbs on here. I'm gonna take those out. Oh, I'm not holding control while zooming. Boop, boop. Okay, let's try that. I think that looks a little bit better. Okay, we're also gonna change it a little bit more. We're gonna change the size. Where is it? display, scale. We're gonna give it a chance. I can't talk. 0.5 scale to 1.5 scale. Or right? Is that right? Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So some of the dust particles now are teeny tiny. Ta-da! So random. Also, it can't be purple. It looks stupid. I gotta change it. I'm sorry. Edit, adjustments, hue. Make it gray. Is there a way to just like cancel? Let's just make it gray. Make it more of a blue gray. There we go. Gray. Make this. Oof, this is tough. I'm just gonna delete it and redo it in a different color. It's gotta be this dark gray. Boop boop. Dum da dum dum. There, that'll do. Can hardly see it against that background, but hopefully it'll look okay on the actual thing. It might have to be white actually, because dust is more of a white, but we'll fix that as we go. Purples are good, but it would be it would blend too much with the floor. True. I think it actually needs to be more of a white, but we'll change that after we actually look what it looks like. And it needs to not last as long. It's going to be like 0.5 seconds. Oh, that's the wrong thing. Where's how long it lasts? Time. That's where it is. Lifetime is going to be 0.5 seconds. Poof. Nope, that's looks stupid. 1 second. I think we need to do the, is it under color? Where is it? Hue variation. Color curves. Here we go. Let's change the color to, where? Oh, color ramp, new gradient texture. Okay, we're gonna have it start. We're gonna have it start white actually, which just means it's gonna be whatever color you gave it. We're gonna have it start full, and then by the end of it, it's going to fade out, so it disappears slowly. Maybe not so. Yeah, we'll do it like that. But we're actually going to have it last a little longer as its full white color. Like that. So it fades out at the end. We can hardly see it. I wonder how it's coming through on like compression through Steam, if you guys can still see that. I would suggest starting with Godot. Then. Oh, are you talking about people? I'm probably missing some chat stuff. My artistic music ability is not great. I think a smooth gameplay would be the priority. Then I would try my hardest at immersion. Yes. If I'm understanding what you're saying, I think that'd be good. Would it be better to scale curve, start big, go small? That might be good. So we could have a scale random, but then also scale curve. Or is it going to overwrite the new curve? I believe the curve will take into account the variation. Yeah, that looks good. Let's try that. Okay, and then we're going to go to node. We're going to add a little bit of script here. Well, first we'll save it. Save it in environment, under particles, dust save. And we're going to add a script. And in the script, we're going to say, kill yourself to the node. That sounded bad. When the emission is finished, actually, that's hard to do. It's going to last 1 second. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to say, after 1 second, then queue free. Self dot queue. Oh, actually, I don't need self. I don't need self. Queue. What is it? Queue dot free. Is that what it is? I can't remember. Oh, it's just okay. Just line underneath it. Dust. Queue free. There we go. You can start with using a Go. I use GDScript. It's identical to Python. It's very similar. Or it's also similar to what's that other one? JavaScript. It's also similar to JavaScript. You can watch a crash course. It's quite easy to pick up if you know a little bit about coding, or if you've used any of the really common languages, then it's really easy. And if you don't know how to code, it's not a bad place to start to learn. What about an alpha curve instead of hue? Yeah, that's all I'm curving actually, is just the alpha. So yeah, don't worry, I'm learning CPP. Then again, I think CPP feels impossible to learn. Okay, cool. It's great. I tried a long time ago, but went the wrong way with it. So good to know Godot would be on the right footing for me. Yeah, Godot is really great. It's not bad, and it's open source. It just keeps getting better as time goes by. Okay, but we're gonna have a time on this, which will be 1 second. So 1 second after existing, then delete yourself. And then we can spawn it on the bomb when it lands. So we need a variable dust equals preload. And here all I'm doing is preloading. So I'm taking this dust scene, oops, and I'm saying know what the dust scene is, and then when the time comes, when you land, spawn dust scene. Spawn dust. I'll create the function that spawns dust. Function spawn dust. And let's see, what's the easiest way to, probably copy pasting is the easiest way to do this. Here we go. Bomb. So we're just going to name this to dust, and we're going to name this to dust, except this has to be caps, dust dot instantiate. This should be caps too. And then we're going to put the dust right there, except we're adding the child to self, I think. Let me just rename all these to dust. There. I think that will spawn the dust once, and it will work. Let's see what it looks like. Let's see if it worked. Oh, that looks so dope. It looks like it appeared out of the dust because of the layers are weird. Dust. Okay, we're gonna change the layers. Transform scale. Where's the Z layers? Ordering Z index. What if we took it down one? I can't remember how my Z layers look, because it's been a while. But hopefully this will work. Let's see. Yeah. And if we add like a teeny tiny bit of screen shake when it lands as well, it'd be like, right? And once there's sound effects as well, I think that works really well. Okay. Also the line, where is it? Where is it? This line? I think it needs to match the color of the bomb. I had it lighter because I was like, it's going to be a flash of light. But I don't think that quite works. I think it needs to match. Let's see. Oh yeah, that looks really cool. Maybe the line needs to be bigger now, actually. What if I make it this big? Is that too big? I already work as a Java web dev, so oh, I'm not looking. I need to look, see how it looks. Yeah, that looks dope. I like it. I might could make this more white. I wonder if I can hue shift it correctly. Adjustments, color curve. See, I don't know how to actually do this. Cancel. I can just redraw it. It's not that hard to draw. So let's do like white, and then let's do it a little darker than that. Like this. I haven't read chat for a while. I'm being a bad streamer. Bad streamer. Name that movie. It was bad. Very inaccurate to the actual quote. Anyway, stream chat. Let's read what you guys are talking about. I already work as Java. It's Unity, Godot, C++ are the main job listings I see, and Python. Everywhere I look, it's required for a job. Nice. 709 10 ways to KMS. I don't know what that is. Whenever I looked that the Godot documentation GD script looked almost the same as C, or C# or C++ or whatever they're using. The dust looks so solid. Lower the overall alpha a bit. Okay. I think I lowered it a little bit here, but we can see what it looks like with it white real quick. Hey, what are your recommendations on self-murder? Nah, let's not talk about that. OMG, it's the how to fail guy. It sure is, except hopefully I'm succeeding. Oh, that's way too white. Woo! Yeah, let's lower the alpha. Let's see, edit, adjustments. I think it's under hue saturation. I can reduce the alpha overall quite a bit. Let's try that. To make it more white, you need to add more of the opposite color. It's interesting. Except you spelled color wrong. Just kidding. You person from not America. Makes it look like it's appearing. It's a little too white still. Maybe I went too far. I went too far. Let's see. Edit. Can we adjust it here? Brightness. So I'll make it brighter. Let's make it. No, that's not going to work. Let's just redraw it with the right color. Let's go right here in the middle. So it's not too dark, not too bright. Reduce that. And let's do it one more time. Ooh, I can hardly see it with the gray background, the default gray background. I think this is going to work all right. Let's check it out. Because it has to be like subtle, right? Dust isn't like supposed to... Maybe there's too many particles. What if I... Or is it too big? Let's see. Let's do... Where's this scale? Let's just do 1. Let's do like 0.2 and 0.8 maybe. That'll be the start size. Maybe we're spending too long on the dust now. That looks a little bit better, I think. It'll need some tweaking, but that's good enough for now, I think. What do you guys think? Australia, he says. Yeah, let's not talk about killing ourselves, Mr. Other Vincent. If you can't talk about more appropriate things, I may have to ban you, which would suck, because I've never had to ban anybody before, but let's not talk about that. Even if it's just a joke. He seems insecure, as if nobody here liked him, but that's self-inflicted in his mind. Yeah, well, I mean, let's just talk about other things. The color gradient. Yes. Wait, what are you so excited about the color gradient for? Not gonna lie, I think the contrast between the bright landing laser and the dust works quite well. Yeah, and we're actually gonna change the laser a little bit. Where is it? It's here. Ace bright. So here's the where is it? Here's the laser. We're gonna change it to just full red, right? Not transparent, and we're going to change the alpha in agree. We're going to change the alpha in Godot. So we're just going to have it default that color, and then in Godot we'll have an animation player increase the alpha over time to make it a brighter red to also indicate how long before the bomb explodes. So let's see, the bomb has a, if I can find it, I need to figure out how long it takes before the bomb explodes. Launch bomb timer timeout. Launch bomb. Oh, that's how frequently it'll launch a bomb. Is there? Oh, this is the bomb cannon. Hey, look at the bomb. So the bomb will explode after the timer times out, which is 2.5 seconds. So after 2.5 seconds, the bomb goes off. So let's add add another animation player. This is going to be laser brightness animation. We're going to call it Brighten. And we're going to do 2.5 seconds. It's going to start out, well, let's go to the laser. It's going to start out with it's under texture, process, what is it, material? Visibility. It's going to start out at low alpha. Pin that in. And it's going to increase to almost full, I think would be good. Pin that. Hopefully it looks okay. Let's see. Oh, I got to actually play the animation. Hang on a second. Dust bomb. So we're going to start the animation actually before it lands, because that's when the timer starts. The timer will start automatically. So before it actually, so that we don't have that that 0.1 second delay. Laser brightness animation dot play brighten. Did I spell that right? Yes. There we go. I think this will work. Let's find out. Artindi, do you think the concept of platformer, where you can go through the level door as much as you want, but to complete it you must do it completely blind, is fun? I'm not sure. I'm not sure I understand what you're talking about. Okay, do you think the concept of a platformer where you can go through the level door as much as you want, but to complete it you must do it completely blind, is fun? What do you mean completely blind? Like, not literally, right? Did Artindi really say KYSOMG? No, wait. Did I really say what? I sampled it. Huh? What you talking about? But that sample right before a beat drop. Put that sample right. Wait, what did I say? What do you? What did I don't know what I even said that you're getting so excited about. I am interested what you mean by like going through blind. What do you, like literally blind, or I don't know. Yeah, haha, could be just make the flow of the game natural. It's in the Artindi server. What did you do? This sound? Kill yourself. Stop it. Get some help. Can't believe you guys took that soundbite. Alright. Anyway, let's look at this. Let's see what it looks. Let's see how the lasers look. Hmm. I don't know. What do you guys think? They do turn redder, and we are going to add lights as well, eventually, which I think will help communicate exactly what's going on. But maybe we need to add that, what's it called? I forgot what it's called. Let's go like this. Oops. I clicked the other button on accident. Let's add that, and it has to be the same amount, so it's like 2 pixels over right here. And then we'll do a little bit of extra. Like so. And then instead of trying to recreate that, I'm just going to copy and paste it and flip it. Edit, rotate, 180. Boom. Nailed it. Agree, and we'll look at it one more time. Boom, 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 boom. What do you guys think? What about the smear effect at the end of the lines? Yeah, like, yeah. Is it too much smear effect? It does make it a little clearer where the explosion radius will be. For sure. It looks really good though. It's so much better than just a red circle. Holy cow. Until I add a light to it though, I feel like it's still going to be somewhat difficult to see because it's so there's not a whole ton of contrast, you know. That's everybody saying stuff. I didn't notice until it was pointed. Ooh, red is a bit hard to see change. I didn't notice until it was pointed out. Yeah, that's true. The laser still displays while the bomb is exploding. Yeah, that will have to be corrected. I think you should make the fall I think you should make the fall the other way, like the smear trail. What if the lasers were cones instead of lines? I think they're gonna end up looking a little bit like that once we add the lights. Oh, maybe the opposite. Starts bright but dims as it's ready to explode. I don't know if that would look or communicate as well what we're trying to do. Yeah, I don't think that would work quite as well. What about the smear effect at the end of the lines, like on radars? Yeah, like I think that's what I kind of had. But this looks cool too. Oh, that's not what it is. I thought it was. I thought I got the smear lines. Remove the laser as soon as it explodes. Yes, it has to be. Yeah, you're almost there. Looks like a hole is being carved in the metal rather than lines. A hole is being carved in the metal. Yeah, I think I think these need to be its own sprite. Now we'll rotate both of them at the same speed. 3. Goodbye. Bomb. So we got the laser. We're gonna add a child node. another sprite. We're gonna add it as a child to the laser, and we're gonna call this the laser emitter without checking to see if I'm spelling it right because I don't care. And then this will be that sprite. I gotta find where it's at though. This one. And then I think they're both gonna spin the same speed because one's a child of the other. And it's not visibly there till this one becomes visible as well because it's also the child. I think that's probably the easiest way to implement that. Except I don't want this one to inherit the visibility, so maybe we'll, because I think let's see if it's also transparent still. Yeah, it is. Yeah, you can see the emitter slowly become visible as well. But I think you can just mark it as separate from the parent in that regard. Bomb, material, visibility. I thought you could just be like, ignore the parent. Processes. Except I don't want it to ignore the parent because then it will stay visible. Maybe I do have to have it be its own child and then just spin it at the same speed. Guess we'll do that. Laser rotation animation. We're gonna just take the same dude. We'll take the transformation, start it at 0, and go to 360 as well. Oops. 360. Oh no, that's supposed to be 0. Why didn't it import another? 360. Boom. Oh, see, this one's still stuck at, oh, that's 0. And this is 0. Let's make it 360. My goodness. Just do what I want you to do. Maybe make the smear decrease transparency the further from the laser it gets. That could be good, actually. Would sparks coming from the tail of the laser be good? From the, oh, like at the very end? No, because it's not really cutting anything. I can't say I'm in love with that idea. But I appreciate the idea in either way. Okay, I'm going to go. It's late for me. Bye-bye. Oh, see you, Rob. Catch you later. Thanks for hanging out and for submitting code for me to ignore. I tried to use it, I swear. Maybe try doing a bip kind of light. What do you mean? Oh, like the light's beeping? Did I miss things? Maybe a few things. Can you feed the child in the background so it's quiet? My bad. Sorry, you can hear them. No, I can't. True, it does look like a laser glass cutter. From the smear, because of the smear, maybe. Yeah. Do 4. Yes, the Dashin said. See ya, Rob. Thanks for the advice. I mean lasers. Bye, Rob. Who's Zober? His name is Rob. Zober XD. Ban that guy. Nah, he's not getting banned. Yeah, that's what I thought too about the smear. That it was like cutting. Let's see, who are you talking to? Can you feed? No, make the smear lose opacity with length. Yeah, I think that could be a doable thing. So if we get rid of the, oh, actually, here's what we'll do. We're gonna take a stupid color, fill in everything else. Let's make it a darker color though, something look more contrasty. And then we're gonna delete these. Cause I like where it is already. We'll do the same over here. And then we'll take this color and reduce its opacity. And fill in a little bit at a time with slowly reducing opacity. And then I stopped talking completely. So, you guys seen any good movies lately? Okay, got that. And let's also finish making this work. The laser emitter will spin at the same speed, but it's not going to change its opacity because it's not connected to that. I do have to have it be invisible until the laser also becomes visible, which will be right here. So let's do laser emitter dot visible equals true. And then we can check it out. I meant the opacity, too late. But you really should try how 4 lasers would look instead of 2. But that takes work. Stop stream before 3 a.m., please. It's not my fault you live on the other side of the world. Oh, I died. Now we're getting somewhere. I think I'm just going to do 2 lasers. What about 8 or 16? You know what? Let's just have it be a big fat red circle. We'll just take it back to where we started. Let's just do like 400. And then it's just a red circle again. Fail. Okay. When the bomb goes off, though, we need the laser texture to go away. So we're gonna do this actually be here. Laser. I need to go to the actual spot here so we can make it happen. Laser emitter dot visible equals false. And then the same thing but with the laser itself. I think that will make it so that, oh wait, nope, hang on, I lied. We need this here as well. Let's see. Let's find out. All right. That works. The actual explosion will need some touch-ups, but I think that's a big improvement from the red circles we had when we started. You really have to try 4 lasers. I don't wanna. I think you can make laser emitter with particles. It will be nicer. The laser emitter with particles? I mean, I could. It'd be a lot harder though. And then we got some Japanese or Chinese there. Just replace the lasers with a giant spinning potato. Like this plus instead of the I. I kind of like that. I kind of like it though. Why are you trying to convince me to do 4? I like how it looks. It'd be like copy, edit. Oh, I gotta paste it first. Edit, rotate, 90. It'd be like that. What do you guys think? We're gonna do a poll. Start a poll. How many lasers? 2 or 4? Choose wisely. Chat. Germany lore laser. I personally think it's quite cluttered, especially once there's 3 to 4 of enemies. That's true. It could end up being, actually, I can do that right now. Let's copy paste a bunch of these in here, and we'll see how it looks when there's just tons of bombs everywhere. Absolute chaos. It's kind of boring without any sound or screen shake, you know? Might have to do that next. It looks so much better though. Like even if between 2 or 4 lasers, just having them be, you know, the actual thing with lasers is just so much cooler looking than the placeholder sprites that I had before. It's such an improvement. Minecraft data packs are too much for me. I've never laughed so hard for weeks. About what? What are you laughing at? I don't need to implement it. Don't need to implement it. Wait, I'm missing a whole lot of it. Once the bomb is emitting some light too, I think it'll look pretty good. Yeah, we need to add lights to it. Smoke from the bomb? Question mark. Don't need to implement it in Godot. I personally think it's quite cluttered, especially once there's 3 or 4 enemies. Germany laser lore. Quad synth is cool. LMAO, we did it, guys. Yeah, that's what you think. I still can decide. I've never laughed so hard for weeks. It's even. Never mind. The shape seems familiar. I love this. Looks fine to me. There's a lot of 1939 fans in here too. What's 1939? Is that like a cool game or something? Oh, 2 please. Is 4 too much? Airstrike inbound. Not sleeping was worth it. Oh, what time is it there for you? Let's see. Bullet hell developers be like, yeah, just a couple more. Oh no. I killed them all though. Once there's lights on it too, it'll be even more like if you think this is bad, you can kind of hardly see them, but once you add lights to that, it's going to be insane. But it'll look so cool if we get like occlusion shapes on everything as well. It'll be dope. It'll be dope looking. The 4 though, it looks really aggressive. I suggest yes. He failed at not making us laugh. Dang it. I think he's referring to World War II with 1939 due to its references to swastika. Uh-oh. I see. I see why you wanted 4. Why did it take me that long to realize? You guys are impressive. Impressive. Let's see. Poll says 39% say 4. 2 says 30. Yeah. We're gonna go back to 2. I didn't even get that for forever. I'm so innocent. That's why I like 2. Oh man. It does look a lot. I think it does look good with 2, but it just looks so good anyway. Like it's so good looking. I lost. Is there going to be a lot more lights and action going on in the level? If so, I think it could get cluttered with everything else. There is that potential because it's not just going to be these guys. Once we add everything in, because right now that's just one of the 4 different enemy types in the game, and the other ones might shoot lasers at you or walk at you, and or leave these like trails behind as well, which will be, I imagine they'll be like glowy things. But see, there's the little explosive dudes, which you can't hit them. It seems like you should be able to, but nope, they're just bombs. but now we don't get any more because that one's dead. We will have to add a little animation, I believe, to when it shoots them as well, which will have to come just a second before they actually land. Oh, I keep trying to hit them. You can't hit them. I might have to change their color or something so that players don't think that they can hit them. Interesting. Interesting how that becomes a thing once you... Because they have the same color as the robot, so you are led to believe that they are a hittable enemy, but they are in fact not. Interesting. The stuff you discover about your own game. I hope the stream stays online. I need to show this to my bruh. For a little while, I think. Maybe we'll try to add... The final thing we'll do, I think, is we're going to add the animation to the bot itself. So this the bomb cannon has to have a projection animation, which I think we can do just by like the same way we did it for the falling animation. We'll just add a node here, and we'll call this shot beam, and we'll take this right here, move it up to here. It's the exact same color though, so maybe this is where, well, it might be affected when it actually, what's it called? When we actually add normal maps and lights in, so we'll leave it like this for now. It's not going to be visible initially, but when we launch a bomb, we're going to need... See, I said we're not going to be doing code. It is mostly like visual stuff though, so hopefully it's not too much code for yells. So it's going to last 1 second, or 0.1 seconds. So we'll make shot beam visible. I spelled it wrong. Shot beam dot visible equals true. Do walls have light occluders in them? They will. If you turn the lasers into light 2Ds, it will clip through the walls. Ah, that's true. Well, right now it's going to clip through the walls depending on where they are on the y-axis. We'll have to play around with that, but eventually all the walls will have occluders, and if we do add lights, then we'll change that around as well. But maybe we could change them to just lights as well. All right, or even what's it called? A line 2D node. Shot beam dot visible equals false now, so it's going to flash for just that long, and then we have to have a little bit of time before the bomb actually lands. So we're going to add like 0.5 seconds, I think. So it'll be a half second. So it'll shoot, half second later, bomb lands. That might be too long. Let's change it to like 0.3 seconds, and we'll see what that looks like. Oh, it's looking stupid. Why is it at an angle? Oh, it's because the whole thing's rotating. I can't have it be a child of body. I have to have it be a child of bomb cannon. Am I rotating all of bomb cannon? Really? Why did I think that was a good idea? I am. I'm only supposed to rotate body. Wow, I'm stupid. Let's see. Let's add this in. Create. We'll come to here, make this 360. Add that in, and then we delete that one. Okay, that'll hopefully fix that. This looks like Minecraft data packs. I better just go sleep before I get sick. Probably should. Personally, my favorite part is implementing. Without the process of implementation, the final result wouldn't be so gratifying. He's drink. To be fair, I would also be scared if the bomb... Oh no. I'm scared with the bomb alone. This made my day, and it's just 2 a.m. Wow, what an early day. You started your day so early. Hey, yo, for real, it's 2 a.m. for you as well. Where are you guys at? Wait until they realize I have been saying... Well, that's not good. Don't be saying slurs. Yake boom boom yay. Yes. Wait. What does that Chinese guy says? I don't know. I think I might have to ban him. If you can't speak English and you can't say nice things in English, then I might have to ban you. I don't want to. I'd much rather have people here, but if you're going to be ruining it for other people, then I would have to ban you. And don't do that. We'll give you one more chance though. No, I didn't finish yesterday yet. Lol. You didn't finish what yesterday? Where are you? Yeah, where? Yeah, tell us your address. Actually, don't tell us your address. Please don't. Don't get me banned. I'll get banned. I won't just ban other people. I'll get banned as well. Oh wait, we're testing this. I get so distracted so easily. Okay, there's too many to see what's going on, so let's just take a few of these out. Take them out. Delete. Okay. Run. I think it needs a little bit more oomph somehow. Ooh. Well, now they're dead. I think it needs a little bit more oomph when it's launching them. It could be cool if it also emitted a dust particle, maybe. It's like, like some kind of shock wave around it. But I think that does communicate, especially if we add sound effects, I think that does communicate what's making the bombs appear. And then the player will be like, oh, I just have to kill them. And then we don't get any more bombs. Yeah, that looks pretty good. That looks pretty good. It's software, sure. What? I have already been banned from 3. Well, don't do stuff that gets you banned then, bro. Do you think most game devs consider themselves software engineers? Ooh, that's a good question. I mean, it is software, and you are engineering it, so I'm not, like, technically, definitionally, probably. But at the same time, true software engineers, I think, maybe not. Hard to say. I didn't finish mine yesterday. My address is... Okay, I stopped. Germany, though. That explains why you wanted for. You too. LOLOLOL. Oh, I missed the O at the end. LOLOLO. Zombie Badger. What's up, Zombie Badger? Joining the stream a little bit late, but that's okay. We'll take you anyway. Be better next time. That's all I'm saying. What about a more transparent explosion effect for the landing? A more transparent explosion. What do you mean? A more transparent explosion effect for that. Any advice regarding sound effects? I don't want to rely on overused stock sounds, but really don't know how to make good sound effects. Yeah, the way to do sound effects is you go to free sounds. Oh, what happened to... What is that? It's all like janked. You go to freesounds.org, like this. And then you find a bunch of sounds that might work. And sometimes, yeah, look at the things I've searched for. Like, for example, you could be like, I want to get footsteps for my character. You would be like, oh, let's do footsteps, but you're not gonna get sounds that actually work there. You're gonna get like stupid sounds, right? And maybe it would work for your game. That one actually might work. But sometimes you have to think outside the box and be like, maybe if I look up bricks. And then it could still take some searching. But this is the way I found one of my footstep sounds. So I found a really satisfying sound of bricks hitting the ground, but if you isolated just a single connection, it sounded a lot like footsteps, and it was a unique enough sound that I was able to use it. Those are bricks on concrete. It was bricks on like dirt or something. It was like it was an odd sound. But if you look for a good enough sound, then you can take it and then edit it, change it a little bit, adjust it for what you actually need or to your specific sound. I've done that a lot on for like science fiction enemies and things. I'll take computery sounds or other like laser sounds that people have put in, and then I just tweak them a little bit in whatever this program is, Audacity, and you can get some relatively unique sounds that way. Or get a microphone and create your own sound effects. Or you could do that. Lots of times people can tell when you've done that though. So you walk away from your desk when you're doing it. That's one of the things I make fun of in the How to Fail at Sound Effects, is people will just burp into their mic and be like, yeah, nobody's ever heard that sound before, but like you can tell it's somebody's voice or somebody banging on their own desk. Like it comes through. So if you're going to record your own sound effects, put more effort into it than just sitting at your desk and grabbing the things next to your desk. So that's what all I can say about that. Noom stuff, what's up? You just joined? Oh, I love Freesound. Yeah, Freesound is dope. It's where I get all my sounds from. Works well. I said to my mirror, I want to go to sleep until I finish this. I won't go to sleep until I finish this data pack. And I got Notepad still open. Wait, you're making a data pack for Minecraft? That's pretty dope. The 5th hour later. Quack Python, but here is GDScript. Send it to my men and they'll finish it for you. I got an external one with with batteries. I wonder how does it look like. It looks good. I don't know. Fun fact: the crouch sound in my ISOU games are maracas. Nice. Yeah. See, any old sound will do. You do have to be careful if you can tell what the sound is without reading like the title in I guess that's a good tip. If you're using freesound.org, when you find a random sound, let's look up, yeah, we'll do rock. If you find a random sound and why didn't it work? I hit enter. It's broken. Try not to read what it is, right? If you can tell what they're using to make the sound, then that means people who play your game will too. So, yeah, something to consider. My time, it's 2:09 a.m. It's the Zoom H1N, or how it's called. What? 210? Yeah, it's 210. Dab me up. Wait, are we all Germans here? Is everybody German in the chat? Nah, I'm Polish. I am American. Which it's after 5 o'clock for most people in America. Everybody should be off work now. So, I don't know. All right. Well, I think that was the last thing we were going to add. So I'm going to say we're probably going to be done for now. The fun thing is that I'm going to have to do by myself. There's 2 bombs. Because when you get to the end of the game, you can select, let's see, where is it? Large bombs. So the one that we were drawing sprites for, that's the big bomb, or that's the small bomb, and then you can select large bombs, and then if you play with large bombs, you're gonna get, let's see what it looks like. Yeah, it just scaled them up because that's all I did. Oh, I lost so fast. So the scale should be, that's how big they are for small bombs. For the large bomb, I'm gonna have to recreate it, but just with a larger laser radius. So, yeah. Then I get distracted playing my own game. Huh. Huh. Whoops. It's not my fault, it's fun. Actually, it kind of is. Like, it's actually, like, directly my fault. Guilty as charged. Boink. Yeah, you can just run through it for now, but once you lose speed, especially, and potentially your shield. Yeah, good luck. Alright, let's see. Let's do more bots. Once you become weak sauce. Oh, it didn't change. Oh, no, yeah, I'm slow. I just kept jumping. Maybe, no, yeah, jump is slower still. Go as fast as I can. Oh, and the full circle fast attack, like once you lose attacks, like it's gonna be hopefully very hard to get through without any abilities. In fact, I can start turning them off right now. Yeah, this is what you get. Get off. No. Oh, see, I got hit there. If I didn't have a shield, I would have lost. Oh, he's blocking the way. No. Get him away. Oh, no. Ah. Oh. I fit. Animate the scale of the laser from 0 to 1 from drop the explosion. Hang on. What you saying? Shimikaj1 says, animate the scale of the laser from 0 to 1 from drop to explosion. Oh, so the laser gets bigger? Well, we're trying to communicate the area of the explosion before it explodes, so that the way the player can move out of the area. So we kind of need the scale to stay where it is. 1,000 tops of Koopas could keep me from you. Yes. So if the blade does a full 360 around the body, how is the arm working? Well, you see, the reason is because of, let's see, Nuan Mutube says, the great thing about game design is you can create everything. Yeah. You can spend night with someone. What are you saying? Yes, he's listened to hard bass. It's in my genes. Boom, boom, boom at the end of the line. Do you use advice from that small YouTuber that records how to fail at videos? Me? I do, actually, quite frequently. Art, sound, music, lore, gameplay, characters, animations, bugs, fixes. That's how game development goes. Boom. As someone who used a lot of Scratch and end screen, the end screen hits hard. I know, this is quite the pro end screen here. Just wait. I'm going to tell you guys now, since you're here, before we end the stream. So the point of the game is you're here trying to save people, right? That's the plot. And when you reach the end room, there's these people, and they're like in these tubes, right? And you're going to save them. And they're potentially people you know. So like when you click on them, it will say their name and then also what ability or how the environment will become difficult if you save them, right? So as you go, you're saving the people and you're trying to save them all. And each person will be drawn differently. There'll be a variety of people and you use these chips to save them. And then if you die, let's say you've saved like 4 people, and then you come up here and you die. Make me die. Then the end screen will show your dead body and the people you saved standing over you. Maybe some of them are sad. Maybe one's like a girlfriend and she's cradling your head, right? But only the people you saved are there to see your dead body, right? And so each time you fail, you get to see how far you got, how many people you saved. and only if you win will you get to see all of them on the end screen, right? Pretty cool, huh? You like it, right? But yeah, that'll be fun to draw. That'll be a lot of pixel art because I'll have to draw the end screen in a unique way. I'm gonna have to draw each character. Like I'll probably draw the end screen with everybody there, mourning over you being dead, and then I'll have to separate it into different sprites for each person, so that way I can use information in the game to decide how many people are on the end screen based on who you've saved. So yeah. Artindi, please don't save people. They don't want to get saved. But they do. It's my lore. I can decide what I want. How they recovered your body, though, that's a different story. That's where we can suspend disbelief. Reminds me of horror Gmod maps made by 13-year-olds. Wait, what? Oh, you're talking about somebody's Scratch game or something? Not that Scratch games are, well, I don't know. They're cool. Scratch games are cool. Reminds me, wait, I just read that. It's a block-based web programming tool designed to teach kids programming. It's a really great, Scratch is a really great tool for learning how to code, actually. It teaches all the basics, to be honest. Oh yeah, that is a fun idea. Why, thank you. Hopefully the end screen will motivate people as well, because they'll die and they'll see the people that they saved around them and they'll be like, oh, I need to do better. So ideally it will be a difficult game that people want to keep playing until they succeed, because it is difficult, but hopefully not frustrating difficult. Anyway, I think we've gotten a lot done. We're going to be streaming tomorrow again at the same time that this stream started. In fact, I'm going to schedule it right after we close this stream. 2:30 my time, so however that works out your time. So we've been streaming for almost 4 hours. That's pretty insane. I think I've streamed that long before, maybe. I think this might be my longest stream ever. New record. And we got one thing done. So, I mean, not bad. But I think we're going to call it for today. There's more work to be done, even on the one enemy that we worked on. We got 3 more enemies. You guys still voted to do enemies first, so next time we'll vote on which of the other 3 enemies we want to work on. And then, Artindi, can you please join the Germany Poland? Yeah, if I had money, I could maybe fly out there for something. I don't know. Surely you need to show the people you didn't save too. Maybe I'll show them dead. I don't know. They're just there, I guess. 220. It's better than America. Maybe, I don't know. GG's. You got 2 things done. That's game dev for you. And they're not actually even all the way done, but I mean a lot more progress than not working on them at all. So I appreciate you guys here, keeping me on track for the most part. It was a net positive, even with all the distractions, but I think we're going to call it for today. But as soon as tomorrow, we'll be back on, and hopefully we can hang out and chat a little bit more, work on one of the other robots, and talk about literally whatever you guys want to talk about. So yeah, hopefully game dev related things instead of disputes between countries. Yep. I'll catch you all later, and I'm gonna hit the end stream button now. So see you tomorrow. Hopefully you don't get like turned away because you watch this stream and you're like, oh great. But now I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye bye.